gaming from the past year, and we've got more than a dozen new game announcements. Plus, the old gods of Asgard are here from Alan Wake 2. They take the stage.
Oh, this is the band from Alan Wake.
Yeah.
It is truly magical here live at the Peacock Theater for gaming's biggest night. We are streaming around the world, connecting millions of gamers and fans and getting you all stoked for our big show. But before that, it's time to get cozy with our very first world premiere of the night.
There we go. See, that's what I was talking about. Like, wow, they're not even going to do awards right up front, the 30 minutes before the show.
They're getting a world premiere already.
Already claimed Game of the Year in the past year at TGA, but this time we're going back to the title that started it all for him a decade ago. Here's the first ever look at a beautiful remake of Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, originally created by
That's interesting.
Joseph Ferris.
That's a really wild decision. Like a remake, not like a remaster?
I mean, this game still plays on PC and stuff. It still looks great. What?
Yeah, it had an art style to it that didn't like. Huh. Okay. So maybe they're like really expanding what they're doing with it.
Yeah, I mean, the art style is different here.
Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, this is the same game. Huh. Huh. I mean, it looks good.
I mean, I guess, is this going to be one of those like where the developer probably didn't have the money or the time to make it the way they wanted to, so they kind of compromised, and then now they're like, we've made it, so now we can really dump the money into it to make the game again the way we want to. It's kind of weird.
That's wild.
God, when did that come out?
I mean, was it a 60 game?
And the nominees are
2013.
Illusion Island,
Ah.
Party Animals,
Oh, we're doing it. Okay. All right, family game. Okay.
Sonic Superstars.
Wonder's gonna win this.
I mean, Super Mario's Wonder.
Yeah, Wonder's gonna win this one.
And the Game Award goes to.
I was surprised how many nominees Pikmin got.
Yeah.
Like Pikmin got some love.
It did. Hey, Bowser.
Thank you so much for this. This is shared with all the teams at Nintendo that worked on.
Man, he's even got kind of a turtley look to him.
I know. It's such a weird.
He kind of reminds me of Dana Carvey in
Turtle.
Yeah.
It's a master of disguise. Oh man,
Doug.
Oh man.
Trying to rescue an empire, a kingdom in distress from the evil likes of Bowser. Whether you're playing as Elephant.
He said it. He said the word.
I know. He said the word.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's very funny.
Congratulations, Super Mario Brothers.
How many of these do they run through? Do you remember?
Now I have a little treat for all of you. 3 world premieres in a row.
Of course. Let's go. Yeah.
Man,
This is what we watch the show.
I'm actually going to keep a list this time.
Keep a list.
We had Two Brothers remake.
Two Brothers remake. What's going on, Tim? Welcome.
Hey, man.
Huh. Wind Waker went dark.
Yeah. It's like a Myst game, you think? Oh! That has me interested immediately. Oh, this looks cool.
Ooh.
Did you play Inscription?
Oh, I have it. I think I got it in a bundle, and it's,
I streamed that one last year a little bit, and it's a wild one.
You got a code here.
Oh my god, that's Pro ZD!
Oh. Oh, this is wild.
Yeah, this is gonna be cool. He's doing a lot more genre blending this time.
Yeah. I love when they kind of do that. When they fourth wall breaking.
Yeah, fourth wall breaking
and like we have pixel, real life, 3D, and artistic.
We're doing Pony Island 2. I was going to say some of this reminded me of Pony Island.
Pony Island 2, 2025. Okay.
Did you? Pony Island is also a really wild game.
It's a Netflix game. Was that it, or is this a Netflix?
No, that's a different one.
Well, Netflix has been buying all these like publishing rights, and their way to play games is wild, right? So you have to like you download the app on your phone, and then you hit the and then it downloads the game as a side load.
That's how I play. That's how I played Terra Nil. Yeah, I played like that was one of the Netflix games that I did. This is also cool looking. Strong aesthetics to start the show off.
Yeah. Well, this is where all the indies go, right? They don't have the money to put on the big Prime show. Rise of the Golden Idol.
Kidding. We're getting a sequel to Golden Idol.
I don't think I played the first one.
The Curse of the Golden Idol. It came out just either this year or last year. Very like kind of like Obra Dinn vibes a little bit.
Yeah. This is
Thirsty Suitors.
Yeah. That's on Game Pass right now.
It is. Yeah, it's a cool little game too.
Yeah, Curse of the Golden Idol came out in 2022, so October, so a year ago.
That's just last year. That's what I thought. I didn't think it was too.
Ooh, Finji, yes.
Ooh, yay, Finji.
Anything Finji does right now, I'm just like.
The art style is really similar to Thirsty Suitors, if that's not.
Yeah.
Okay, then we got like a skateboard.
I think they're doing the 24p style frame rate.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse, yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Verse. More games need to do that. I feel like it's
cool. Okay, so yeah, maybe this has nothing to do with Thirsty Suitors at all.
No, not at all. But the character looks like her.
The art style too, it's so similar. But this is like it looks like more like an action game, like hack and slash kind of thing.
Yeah. June.
Huh.
Unusual June. That looks great.
Yeah. I'm
that'll probably be up to play at PAX.
That's probably true.
So I'm excited for that.
You kids these days with your giant monsters.
Have you gotten your tickets yet?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of social media,
Adam is going.
Adam DJ Brett?
Yeah.
Nice.
He got tickets.
Oh, sick. That's awesome.
It'll be his first PAX.
That's awesome. I'll have to go then because I was trying to decide because we did Unplugged and we did PAX East this year, and I was like, I don't know if we can, but I think we have to.
Just find a way. We got to. It's like optimize the trip. Find a way to make it as cheap as possible.
Unplugged is so much cheaper to do.
Oh, I know. Well, Philly is cheap, and but Boston is not.
Even the tickets itself, though, like it was $85 for the weekend.
Yeah, because they're not having to pay for the expo hall, like the all the digital event stuff.
Yeah, it's I guess the expo hall. It was huge, man. Like it was as big as Gen Con used to be.
Ooh. What is this? Over the front. We've gotten so good at the 2D anime and a 3D engine look.
Yeah, it looks great. I feel like I remember like 3 of like anime game announcements last year that like looked super cool.
But they get lost in my head because it's such a similar aesthetic. Endfield,
Arknights Endfield.
Yeah, write that one down.
Got it.
Ooh. I've been on a what? Building? Samurai? Oh.
What is this? How many games is this game?
I know it's like it's like a town builder, RTS. Reminds me a little bit of like a Overlord.
Yeah,
you've got like a squad that you send off, and then like a fighting game.
Like a very sick-looking fighting game.
Oh yeah, you got to go with the ink style Japanese aesthetic.
What
you are the chosen
world. The
Billy
matchless
Billy.
kung fu.
Yeah, it's for Billy Billy. They've done a few.
Now I must take up their mantle to restore the dynasty to its former glory, to reclaim what humanity has lost, to venture forth into darkness and
Oh, the Warhammer.
to the uncharted.
You know what Warhammer game I've been playing a lot of? What's the shooter? The really pixelated shooter what's it called? I have it loaded on my Steam Deck actually.
I don't think I've ever actually played
a Warhammer
game. Yeah. It's like one corner of
my kiddo's playing Pikmin 1 on the Steam Deck.
Nice. Pikmin 1? That's awesome.
Yeah, he's playing the GameCube version.
Love that.
There's a ton of Warhammer games lately.
Yeah, they're really pushing that license out.
Yeah,
and they're in like a lot of different genres too. They're trying out a lot of different stuff.
They are, and that's cool because it's a genre that can be explored in multiple ways.
First-person Assassin's Creed.
Is this a VR game?
It might be.
This looks very VR. The way the movement is.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're right.
This looks like it's going to be like choice levels or missions from all the other ones, because that's France.
Yeah, you're right.
And that was Origins and.
Yeah, you're right. Like kind of like little episodes.
Yeah, episodes per.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just play some.
Use the assets you have. Use the settings you have.
Do you have a headset?
I don't. I've never taken the plunge.
So I've got a Quest 2, and I recently tried because some of the higher level games can't play on the Quest 2. So I tried using the Ally as the Steam Link, as in like download the VR game onto this and then just plug the headset. It's perfect. It allows you not to be so tethered. You could just like put this in
cool.
like a messenger bag or something.
You're basically doing the Vision Pro thing with the
yeah.
That's
so I
cool.
I thought that was really cool because you're basically enhancing the power of the headset with the GPU of this.
That's smart. I like that. No, I'd like to take the plunge, but I feel like I'm still waiting on something. I'm not sure. Nothing's pushed me.
Yeah.
I think
innovation and accessibility. Forza is so good.
Is incredible.
Well, that's Xbox. I
totally.
keep praising Xbox's accessibility. They have been doing it for years.
Yeah,
yes. Good job.
They have a full like blind mode on it.
Yeah, they have a full blind mode. They have
the sound design they've done.
Yep. And
so cool.
Xbox is just they've had their like accessibility controller for years.
Yeah.
So you can plug in all of the like 3.5 millimeter plugs to have all of the different touch.
Totally modular.
Yeah, and I talk about this at least once a year on the show. My favorite charities is Able Gamers. It's the one I give to. Last year for my birthday, I turned it on Facebook as a thing, and I ended up like it was like a couple $100 that got donated from donations. I had no idea people were actually going to do it, but I give every year, and I think it's for any type of like accessibility purposes. Able Gamers is one of those charities that's like awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you to our audio team for their tireless effort championing for accessibility and making this game.
Yeah, dude, this rules.
Yeah.
To the UI team, to our studio leadership team, and our accessibility leadership team. And last but not least, Brandon Cole for being our accessibility consultant and partner for the last 2 years. We're really proud of the work that we've been able to do. So thank you very much.
Put the tears on. Get it.
Love it. Good for them. Get it.
Congratulations, Forza Motorsport. Here at the Game Awards, we believe strongly in accessibility and want to.
I wonder. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to talk at all about the industry this year. It's like all the layoffs. They're like going to mention it.
Oh man,
it's just been such a brutal year.
It has been.
They created the following game in a deep collaboration with artists and developers from the deaf community, and we are very excited to reveal it now. This is Harmonium the Musical.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. Interesting.
Very Pixar-y.
Yeah, for sure.
This could totally be a Disney movie.
I'm trying to Google it right now, and then I'm remembering it's a world premiere. There's nothing.
Yeah. I mean,
about it. Yeah. This is nice.
Yes. We have little cartoon effects with the spinning legs running. It's got a. I'm really liking the movement of cinematic animation style into video game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna say. The animation here is just so expressive.
Yeah, it's definitely going in the like, hey, let's treat this like a movie or an animated film, and then Game Pass and coming to Netflix
and Netflix games.
Honestly,
I'll be really interested to try that out.
Yeah.
What happens past the golden age? Platinum? Is this the platinum age of gaming? Also, can I please be paid in platinum? I'd like it direct deposited, please. And now I have the honor of announcing the winners for our 5 esports categories. The nominees for best esports athlete are Faker.
I voted for Faker because this is the only one I recognize.
It's the only one I know.
I'm so old.
And the game award goes to
Yeah, hey. Oh, we did it.
Woo! Faker. I don't.
esports coach. The nominees are Potter, Sonic.
I do not recall who I voted for.
I don't know who I voted for on this one either.
Homie. And the game award goes to
Homie, because it sounds cool. Potter.
Potter.
I've compromised the integrity of this poll.
Here are the nominees. 2023 League of Legends World Championship.
Never vote for League of Legends.
TV
I will always vote for Evo.
Yeah. Evo is the one.
Championships 2023 and Valorant Champions 2023. And the game award goes to 2023
there you go.
League of Legends World Championship.
Yep.
League money, man.
Esports game. The nominees are Counter-Strike 2.
You're already announcing esports game and like not even the main show.
Yeah. I think they just did this whole like esports section on.
Yeah, but esports is like a big meat and potatoes to the industry now. So it's just
for sure.
It feels so weird to like just shoehorn it at the beginning, 30 minutes before the show starts.
Yeah, at the same time, I feel like all the folks I know that are really into esports are into no other games.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
Just esports games.
Yeah.
Huge congratulations, everyone. I love esports. I'm a huge esports.
I also feel like esports has kind of stalled, at least in terms of its growth, like in the public kind of like imagination.
Well, I think what's awesome about esports is, in a way, is they really aim for the lowest common denominator on hardware.
Yeah, no, it's great. That's great. Yeah, absolutely. Which I love. It's just like I feel like they haven't figured out how to translate it into like good spectating. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they tried.
At least for like regular people.
Overwatch tried, and then like they dropped the ball with their whole like. I mean, Overwatch League I think was the best implementation in my opinion.
Yeah, it really imploded though.
They messed that up big time. Oh, that got bloody fast. Creator of Dead Cells.
Oh,
okay.
I'm up now. Oh wow.
Oh. Is this co-op? Is it like a 3-player co-op roguelike?
It looks like Hades Castle Crashers.
Yeah. Has GTA 6 won anything yet? It probably will. It'll win Game of the Year, even though it's not out yet. It already won it. I have so many opinions on that game.
Hey, Rolls. No leaks. No leaks.
No leaks, yeah. This is interesting. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah, the animation is like amazing. It's like Adventure Time Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Windblown.
Oh, dude, sign me up.
PC Early Access 2020. Yeah, Motion Twin, baby. Yes. That'll be awesome on the Steam Deck.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that. Oh, we're getting a new Thumper game.
Oh my god, this
Thumper was crazy.
So this is a game you should play on VR.
Oh man, I want to.
This game blows your mind on VR. Thumper, Tetris Effect are my two favorites that I play all the time.
This looks nuts.
Interesting. I'm trying to figure out where the gameplay, like how the gameplay works, because it's not. Thumper was a rail.
Yeah, and it was very much a rhythm game.
Yeah.
Which this looks like it might be, but I can't quite tell how.
Yeah, I can't tell if the music matches what we're doing here.
What the heck? Oh, it's a Hideo Kojima, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? We're going Death Stranding.
Thrasher. Interesting.
Okay.
Yes, Thrasher, in case you didn't know, is from the same artist/composer that blew our minds back in 2016.
In case you're wondering, we haven't even started the Game Awards yet, and we have 10 world premieres already.
Another mind-bending game coming from him in 2024.
Rolls' new goal is to live for at least 2 more years so he can play Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, you got to get there, man.
Yes.
Got to grit it out.
I can't believe they released this trailer and then like had the audacity to put like 2025 on there. Like it was just like
it's better than
I look at the calendar. I'm like, could you not have like waited till January to say that? So that way I could feel like it's only a year away.
It's better than BioWare releasing a trailer that's like, hey, full trailer in summer of 2024.
Oh man.
Okay. Explain Samsung Gaming Hub to me because I don't.
So it's essentially like an Android machine on their built into their TVs, and then it has the apps for like Game Pass and other streaming.
So it's not their own. It's just like
it's like an interface
that like integrates all of these.
It's basically an OS
thing for like something as big as Samsung to like push.
Samsung is weird. They're like you know, they really don't commit to anything.
This is a new Persona stuff.
A new Atlas game. Oh, here we go.
It was Persona.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Persona 3
yeah, the one that's coming out soon.
Oh, this is great. I wanted to play Persona 3.
It's weird to see Persona 3 in this Persona 5 style.
Like 5 style, yeah. That's another game I haven't gotten to yet. Is Persona Tactics.
Oh man, that's I mean, you lose time. Those are time suck games. You play those.
I mean, Persona 5 Royal. I've played that through twice. Like,
wow.
That game has 250 hours of my life.
Holy shit! Okay, that's amazing.
It's the top 5 game of all time for me. Persona 5 Royal. I mean, I feel like you're not going to get anything out of a trailer for this. You just say Persona 3 remake, and the people who want it, and the people who don't, they move on with their lives.
You're selling this to other Persona fans, and if you're familiar with 3, they're looking at this and going, "Oh my god, it's the style of 5." You know, it's
yeah,
the style of Golden 4. You know.
Nice Soul Patch Kid.
How long before we get a Persona 1 and 2 remake?
I mean, I'll tell you this.
Those are stuck on PS1, aren't they?
Yeah, I have no idea how Atlas makes any of its decisions.
They don't.
It's wild. They try they take huge swings on some cool stuff, and then they milk like stuff for years without like changing anything.
Yeah.
Yes, I was hoping for a new Persona game, that is. I still want to be Sydney. But enough about me. Make sure
wow.
Wait a minute.
Speaking of big swings.
Man, I feel sorry for her too, because like I don't want to make fun of her because like she's just doing what she's got to do. She's got to like put on the persona, like put on.
I feel like we're laughing along with her.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like
okay.
I feel like
so,
she knows what she's doing.
So I know you're playing this game, and I have this game too.
Yeah.
And it's nominated for Indie Game of the Year.
Yep.
But what are your thoughts on that? Because it's an Indie Game of the Year, but it's backed by it's Ubisoft money.
Yeah, but I mean, so are like 4 of the other 5 or 3 of the other 4 as well. Like I don't know.
Like,
I
how
mean, I
do we,
think
how
it's
do
a
we
good
define
question.
indie out
That's the
nowadays,
thing.
right? Because
I-
like it's like, oh yeah, let's take a small team that works at Ubisoft and we're gonna back your game. But
I mean,
like,
this is the thing though. That's not unique to games either, right? Oh, this is a Dredge David the Diver combo. That's actually
I
dope.
was like, what? Because I think Dredge is one ship game, and
Heck yeah, that's a cool crossover. Oh, I was just like thinking about like, you know, in like music's the same way, right? Where like, yeah, it's an indie band, but like they're on an imprint of a larger like label, right? And I think
yeah,
like you've got to be able to talk about it in two different ways because some things have indie aesthetics, right? Like you can listen to Bon Iver and be like, okay, that's indie. It's not. Bon Iver is like on a label, right? But the aesthetic
right,
is indie.
right.
And I think
Yeah.
there's a similar thing happening in games where it's like we do kind of just call anything that doesn't look AAA indie because it has an indie aesthetic or it's trying out indie
But
aesthetic
do you
things.
feel that it's still pushing down actual indie developers, like developers that like because if they don't have the marketing money of Ubisoft to push a game like Dave the Diver.
Yeah, I mean they also don't have the marketing of like Devolver or any number of other kind of like independent game conglomerates that have already been like where the money's going. You know what I mean? Like
This
I don't
is
think it's
weird, by the way.
unique. Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now.
This is a
This is
content
a
creator of the
VTuber?
year, and she's a VTuber.
Okay.
So
Oh no, this is the content creator. I was people make games. I wanted people to make games so bad. They're so good. You gotta watch some people make games documentaries, folks. If you are interested in like game stuff at all,
Yeah,
They
yeah.
make incredible stuff.
Not ready to let go just yet. And no, I'm not a narcissist. I'm just a hoarder of world premieres. And up next is a very special world premiere, 15 years in the making.
Okay. Oh my god, it's the Goo.
Oh my
World of
god,
Goo.
World of Goo. This is considered one of the first indie games, right? Like one of the big popular first indie games that got
I
ported to
remember
everything.
It was like the only this and Fruit Ninja was what you played on iPad.
Yeah. It also was one of the first like indie WiiWare games that you could download. Like
WiiWare.
It was like the first like small independent WiiWare game that could come that you could download that wasn't like a Nintendo game. Wow. Yeah, we're just gonna get more World of Goo.
That's cool. They did. I love that they changed nothing about the aesthetic.
No.
Looks so good. Yeah, I played hours of this on my iPad when I first got it.
The gameplay just reminds me of what is it? The Bridge Constructor.
Yeah. Man, 15 years is nuts.
Wow, 15 years. Yeah.
Like,
this came out. Yeah, this came out right around like a little before my kid was born. That's crazy.
Yeah. Did you see that there's like a Alien Hominid sequel as well now? That kind of like dropped and like no one
played or heard of? No.
Yeah, Alien Hominid Invasion. Like I think it's out. I think it came out like in October or something like that.
Yeah, it did.
And
November 1st.
Yeah, it's like a real Alien Hominid sequel, like direct sequel.
4-player online and local co-op too.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna have to.
Huge world premiere, a brand new fantasy RPG from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5. And tonight they're giving us a glimpse into the story.
Another Atlas game, huh?
Let's do this.
If this is going to be a Persona 6, please be a Persona 6. Oh no, it's Fire Emblem.
Very different from ours.
It is a world where
Oh.
people are equal and no
Is
one
Atlas doing a Fire Emblem game?
like the world His Highness wants.
Maybe not. She just looked like it.
She just looks like yeah, I know who you thought.
What?
Oh, Rolls, it's okay, man. Like it's like a subgenre. A lot of these are the independent games, so it's okay. But this is how you learn. That's the whole point. There's a lot of smaller developers and smaller games that don't get the publicity out there, and some of them are just like you get them in like bundles, or you get them through Game Pass, or you get them on a sale through like Steam, and then they become popular that way.
This looks dope as hell.
Notable work in
Neon Genesis
Evangelion. Holy.
Yeah, I'd say that's notable, bud.
You can't go without a English dub without a Scottish.
Absolutely, it's the
nowadays
rule.
it's the rule. You got to do it.
This looks incredible, and I'm gonna be so mad when they say it's like 3 years away still. Because Atlas announced the big new IP last year too at this. And I can't remember the name of it. It had a crazy name, and it looked equally awesome, but totally different.
I can't tell what's gameplay, what's animation. Fall
Metaphor
2024.
Re-Fantasio.
Sure. All right.
Metaphor Re-Fantasio.
For opening act, but we are very far from done. Our big show is about to begin.
That'll be easy to ask the GameStop guy for.
You'll see of me. I'm staying.
Hey, you got any copies of that Metaphor Re-Fantasio?
Also, you gotta Atlas games are one of those, like, they're always low printed. Like their physical titles always go up in price because they release them and then they never do a re-release again unless it becomes real popular.
Yep.
The great Gonzo. I have to admit, I'm freaking out. I'm completely starstruck. And get this, the cast of the show based on the Fallout franchise is here to debut.
What'd you think of that Fallout trailer, man?
You know what? I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm okay with that because I was gonna watch it earlier today, but then I was like, no, you know what? They're gonna do a premiere or something of it at the show. So I'm gonna wait and try to get that first feel. But you know what? I mean, from what I've seen, stills and whatnot, it looks fine. Like, I mean, you can go anywhere with Fallout because every vault was always a different setting. So,
yeah. What I hadn't realized before I watched the trailer was that it's a Jonathan Nolan joint.
Yeah. He did.
He did Westworld.
Yeah, Westworld. Yeah, he did the first season of it. So yeah, that could go.
It could
really
go a lot of ways.
Could go a lot of ways.
So I'm hopeful. Hey there, Jeff. How we doing, bud?
Jeff.
That is he's got the tux, bud.
Tonight is our 10th TGA, a global celebration of video games, and boy,
it is pretty incredible how much this man just willed this into existence.
I mean, he gets a lot of hate, and rightfully so, for a lot of like shillish kind of like.
Yeah, but this is literally his job, so I don't.
Yeah, no, exactly, and that's his job.
Yeah.
But this is the closest we get to a spectacle that was E3 nowadays.
Totally.
At least that's accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
I wish all three major companies, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony, all kind of showed up, because I think one or the other doesn't ever show up because they want to do their own thing nowadays.
That's what makes this medium different.
Joe Buck of gaming. He's like somewhere in between the Joe Buck and the Regis Philbin of gaming.
Yeah. Yeah. He's also kind of I would say he's kind of the Carson Daly.
I was gonna say Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest, Carson Daly. He's got a little bit of a more modern.
Yeah.
The showman. I'm the host.
Yeah, professional MC.
Yeah.
Lead system architect celebrating 25 years of Cerny Games. Thank you for being here, Mark.
Shout out to Mark.
The team behind Pizza Towers here too.
What a wild game.
I love that we're doing like the Oscar style celebrity call out here.
Everyone's here.
I mean, let's just point out the developers.
I was gonna say I'm good with it. I think that's fun. Get some faces.
Well, that's what we're saying, Rolls. He kind of willed it. Like he started off at Game Trailers, right?
Yeah.
And at GameTrailers.com, he just kind of became this very like neutral and a host, and pushed the like E3 coverage and all of that. And then like he saw where the market needed it, and he just kind of came in and was like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. And he just kept going and going and going, and he just became the name to go through. So
please join me welcoming back to the Game Awards. Yep, we're gonna do it. The actor behind Kratos in God of War.
Oh man, remember last year his speech was just like incoherently long and weird.
Yeah, they're giving the man the mic back. The teleprompter on the wrist.
Oh, is that what it is?
I thought so. Oh no, he's pulling out the card.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
I got the card.
Looking good though.
Good evening, everybody.
God, it's a good voice.
Good voice, yeah.
It is such a
The pants.
to be back.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I have such great memories of last year. Mr. Pacino, forgetting to thank my wife.
They're playing the music already.
Yeah, yeah, that's very funny.
Mother. All right, I get it. I'm not gonna stand up here making long speeches. I'm gonna stick to the script. No 8-minute speech like last year. But fun fact, my speech was actually longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign.
Oh, we're doing jokes.
Yes!
We're making fun of it.
If
We're
anyone
doing
deserves it, it's a
jokes.
freaking Call of Duty game.
Wow!
Get it. Oh. Bravo, sir.
Damn. I mean,
I'm here to present the award for best performance in a year of games, beloved by audiences and acclaimed by critics. These actors delivered 6 unforgettable performances. And here are the nominees.
All right.
I cannot believe the Game Awards just made a joke at Call of Duty's expense.
Well, they're part of Microsoft now, so everything's off the table. If they're part of Microsoft, they make fun of him. You know, that's the way it works. That's come on. They're the industry punching.
Oh yeah. No, sorry. I saw Jedi Survivor came up. I think that game. I get it had tons of technical issues when it came out. It is so good.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's such a good game, and I feel like it's getting a little bit forgotten at the end of the year. And partially for good reason, because it did have those technical issues. But man, that game is good.
Take as long as you want to. Thank everyone who's ever meant anything in your life. And I dare you. I doubled.
Idris was great in that expansion, the Phantom Liberty.
I'm 40 hours into the game, but I haven't got to the expansion part yet.
Oh, play it nice and slow. It's good. The new patch made it a whole new game.
It's so much better.
Neil Newbar.
All right.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3. Good job.
Let's go, Asterion. Damn, those are some big names. That's awesome. I do think Baldur's Gate 3 is a game that, if Dave the Diver's indie, should be considered indie as well, is what I'll say about that.
Yeah.
This man is video game Jared Leto. Look at this.
I just wanted to say, I know I don't have much time. I'll give it a shot. So thank you so very, very much for everybody that voted. Like my incredible fellow actors, the nominees, unbelievable talent. To be even considered amongst you is extraordinary.
It's amazing.
To Swen, to Larian, to all
The actor component is the only people that are actually going to know how to do this. Like, accept an award.
Yeah.
The directors, my fellow actors, 248 incredible actors that gave it heart and soul. To mi familia, gracias para todos. Gracias, gracias, y Coco también. And to my agents, I will thank
It's weird. He switched languages and my brain went, I know that.
Yeah.
Like, wait, he's not speaking English. Like,
Leo DiCaprio meme.
Yeah.
So they were seen and they were represented by this game when they lost hope. They felt isolated, they felt alone, and this game brought them together and gave them something to push through to help.
Is he wearing pauldrons?
Yeah, that guy is that they cut to in the audience. Absolutely.
None of us are. Thank you.
Let's go.
That outfit
was
awesome.
awesome.
Is wild. It's straight out of like Demolition Man.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's just it's like what is your boggle?
Oh man, that was I'm happy. What a good way to start.
Short, so thank you. There are lots more awards to come, but now it's time to look ahead to what you'll be playing next. Let's get to those world premieres.
All right.
In honor of presenting our first one, it's an incredible thrill to introduce a true Renaissance man. Please welcome Academy Award-winning actor and New York Times best-selling author, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh my God.
All right.
The Renaissance has arrived.
Yeah.
His AI commercials are not good, man. They freak me out. Have you seen the commercials with the AI ones with him? If a tree falls in a forest, does an AI know about it?
Told me. They said, no, don't do that. Come out and say, pew, pew, pew. All right, we'll see how that ends.
What a dork!
I love him.
That's incredible.
He's a really nice guy too.
That's great.
Really nice guy.
I'm also here tonight because the video game that I'm premiering is the first ever video game that I'm a part of.
Interesting.
Hey, when the Archetype team first reached out to me, I was excited about becoming a part of the gaming world, but what really turned me on was when they shared the game's vision and my role in it. I will be voicing a character in this game, and all I can say is that I will have a unique relationship with every player. In this game, time moves differently. Days for you.
Is it a flat circle, Matthew?
Days for your loved ones back home.
Is it Interstellar?
Choices that you make not only affect the people that you love, they'll also affect your entire civilization for generations to come. And personally,
It's a bold claim.
Experience with time dilation.
Pause for applause.
Oh, that time.
Exodus
slows down. Someone was like, "We like Interstellar. This works. Let's bring Matthew McConaughey in."
It sounds like a pretty ambitious game.
It's you got to be careful, man. Ambitious games with like space and time.
Oh, I know.
You do too much. I mean, look at the Starfield. Like,
What she found that day was a miracle. It would be our salvation.
So, this is the new studio that's made up of BioWare alums. Archetype Entertainment. This is the talent that left BioWare. They formed this studio and have been making this.
And they're like, we want to make a game we want to make.
Yeah, it's also a division, I think. They're part of Wizards of the Coast.
Oh, which means that they would probably be part of WB?
The Celestials hunted us down.
Maybe? Because WB has the D&D license, right?
Right. Well, they're all one big giant company now. Like they're all one like massively like intertwined company. So, like WB Games is part of is part of WB, which then Wizards of the Coast is owned by, and that's why they can use all of the properties of WB.
Yeah, man, I love the art style on this. It reminds me of like Titan AE.
Yeah, and the ships give me a very R-Type / Raiden shoot 'em up style ships. All right.
Our service, our sacrifice, discovers worlds, seeds hope, breaks empires.
This looks pretty cool, man.
But I mean, what is this? Well, like, give me gameplay. Like, oh. Now I just think about the baseball scene in Twilight. That's what this song is used in. Like, it's weird.
That's funny. Okay.
Become the Traveler.
3D action shooter.
Yeah, Wizards of the Coast.
RPG elements. Interesting. I mean,
weird.
Did it have a date on it?
2025.
I appreciate the team sharing the first glimpse of gameplay at the end there. Looks great. All right, well now.
Oh, I'll be looking forward to that. That seems cool.
Another world premiere.
I gotta just create a world premiere banner. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm hoping we're at the point now in the like generation where we'll actually have developers. Oh, hang on.
Oh boy, here's the sequel. The next one.
I'm shocked to see this, to be honest.
I'm not. I mean, I think they're trying to get a whole like trilogy out on one console.
Oh,
Since
yeah,
they
you're right.
redid
I
the
remember
God
hearing
of War
that.
from
Yeah.
4 to 5, they're going to do 1, 2, and 3 all on one generation of a console. And we're 3 years into PS5.
Yeah.
Even though it's with COVID and all that caused it to be delayed and not in people's hands for a few years, it is. We are.
Man, so I liked the last God of War a lot. I played through it.
You played the Ragnarok? I haven't.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I do think the first one was a stronger, like, kind of piece altogether, but I just whoa. That was a Cyclops.
Valhalla.
Okay. What? So that was Ragnarok
It's a
Valhalla.
DLC. Yeah.
DLC. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That I look
Whoa.
forward to. Nice.
That shadow drop, baby. That's the way you do it.
That's dope.
There's a very nice holiday surprise from PlayStation.
That is a surprise.
And Mimir.
Shadow
Oh man,
drop.
well, cool. I'll play it. I like I said, I liked Ragnarok a lot. I thought it was great. It does have some pacing issues, and the first one's I think is stronger overall, but it was a good game.
Yeah.
It's some really good narrative beats.
The first one plays great on Steam Deck, by the way.
Oh, nice.
DLC God of War Ragnarok Valhalla as a gift to the community, and you will be able to download it in just 5 days on
That's
December
nuts.
12th.
I wonder like how substantial it is.
Amazing. All right, switching gears. Our next world premiere comes from a small independent team of developers in Australia. I love that this show can give a platform to independent creators. Their last game in 2019 was a sensation, and their next project is equally exciting
Okay.
and unexpected.
2019 what came out.
Oh! Yes, that was one of my game of the years, baby.
That's awesome.
I loved that game. I put so many hours in that game.
Oh, that's sweet. A new video game for you and your friends.
My dogs are like, ah.
Ooh, there they are.
Where? Oh, I see them.
Let's go.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh, weird. It's like super realistic, and then these like jank characters. Like,
yeah.
What's the PSP game with the rhythm game?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can't remember the name.
It's like 3 of them. What is it? Yeah, Patamon. So the characters remind me of that with the eyes.
Yeah, I agree. This literally just seems like this is a game about going and just like hanging out, taking a nice hike. That seems great. Big walk.
Super fun, right? I did a playtest of that game about a year ago and had so much fun. It is a very special and unique game. I'm honored to share it with you.
He's like, I played it a year ago. It's old hat.
Yeah, that is pretty much what he said. That's amazing.
Another Steam Deck giveaway. This time it's the brand new 1 terabyte Steam Deck OLED featuring an HDR OLED display. Enter now only during the live show at.
I've been playing Neon White on my Steam Deck as well.
Oh,
that's
a good one to look at, especially if you get the OLED. Yeah.
Just getting started, guys.
Go get your OLED. Go get your OLED. Go get your OLED. Is what they're saying.
Including the old gods of Asgard from Alan Wake 2. Just wait, it's amazing. We'll be right back.
What was the musical guest last year? I can't remember.
Oh man, I don't know. I like. Oh, what?
Yeah, we're getting more of that side scroller Prince of Persia that they're working on.
This is the game that never came out, right? Like it was. Remember they announced the remake from that team that was based out of all in the Middle East, and then like they canceled it completely because they didn't like what the team was doing. And
yeah, this is going back to that Montreal team, I think.
Yeah.
They really pared it down to like the old school.
A very Celeste style movement there.
Yeah, totally.
There's nothing you can do to stop me.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played a Prince of Persia game since the first one, but I'm up for it.
You seem stronger, but not strong enough to save a friend yet.
Cool monsters.
Yeah. Good art style.
Are you courageous enough?
Yeah, I wasn't initially sold on it when they first debuted it last year, but I really do like the look of it now.
Well, it looks like they've had a year of working on it. The art
Yeah.
style has definitely been refined. It doesn't look as budgety.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Huh. Oh, okay. That's
Wow,
soon.
that
That's next month.
drops in a month. Yeah, all right.
Nice. I wonder what they'll be selling it for.
Oh God, my kids are like beyond absorbed right now with this.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, like come on, let's let's have Fortnite and let's put Lego on it.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that's what this was.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Let's do building and Lego all in one game. And combat.
That's wild.
Nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, like, why wouldn't you do this? It's so funny because like the building part of Fortnite was so essential to the initial version of it. It's cool to see them kind of like get back to that emphasis here.
I remember buying the game. Me and Pedro bought the game early on. We bought the big pack, and we enjoyed the Save the World mode.
Yeah, that's the only mode I had played for years.
Yeah, I never played the battle royale, and then I started playing the battle royale with like my sister and her friends and whatnot. And I enjoy it, and to this day, occasionally I hop on and buy a skin or two because I like the characters.
Yeah, this looks cool.
This is weird. It's like a whole game.
Yeah, it's like a 4-player co-op. I can't tell if it's like a campaign. It kind of seems like it is. The destruction was nice. Those skeletons look like Parappa.
This is wild because what's interesting is this is like a whole new game.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But like, will this be permanent? Like, because it won't, right? Like this is like a season.
I don't think it's a season. I don't think that was a season.
You think it's going to be just like it's an add-on, and like from now on, there's like a separate mode,
like Roblox style. Yeah,
that's wild.
I think that's the direction Fortnite's going. Just be a platform.
Filming an original piece from our upcoming.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to take a look at that and see if because I would hate to like invest time and money in that game only for it to like go away in like 2 months because they move on to the next thing.
Yeah. This is the Alan Wake band.
Yeah.
I need to play Alan Wake 2 so bad.
I want to play the remake of Alan Wake 1. I haven't played Alan Wake 1 since the 360.
Yeah, same. Look at that. Look at that freaking like that was amazing.
This is wild. Like, didn't they do this? Well, the year that they announced it, what is it? Hellsong.
Oh, Strenuous Sacrifice.
Yeah, Hellblade.
Yeah, I remember that.
Which that hasn't come out yet, right? The sequel to that. Still.
It's been years. And what we saw of it last year was still like very minimal. It was like one sequence in one environment.
We're really doubling down on this like Celtic style look.
Yeah, you know, we're all just a bunch of pagans playing video games out here.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I mean, it's a cool production.
No,
I feel like they used to do the music too at the end of the show. It's interesting that now they're shifting it fully into like it's part of the main part of the show.
Yeah.
How many people are up there? It's like 24 people. It's like a whole stage production. Good Lord. It's funny to me watching people dressed this way and performing these kinds of things and holding a modern microphone. I love it. Did you play any Liza P this year?
No.
Okay.
A buddy of mine finished it, and I got to watch some of his gameplay, and it looks cool. It was an interesting title. Like, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I knew it was coming out, but like I wasn't expecting it. But it's also like weird. Like it's a weird Pinocchio game. It's just
Here we go. Send you a sacrifice, maybe. I think. Oh no. Yeah, no, that's what this is.
It is, right?
Yeah, I think so. See if we actually get to see a little bit more of it this time.
I can feel them on my skin.
God, that looks they've really achieved something with the look here. If it actually runs.
Until the very last beat fades away.
Okay, yep, we're actually seeing gameplay. Oh man, that looks vicious.
You want the truth? All the lives inside me tell me to let go. The shadow will always hang over me.
Yeah, man, this looks harrowing. The first game was.
Yeah.
It was like a really unnerving game to play.
What will I become?
Give me a release date.
Yeah,
we're still gonna go with the freaking. Come on, guys! Like, Microsoft, I swear to God, you're like, they announced these games. This was released. This trailer was released at the launch of the Xbox Series X, and like, here we are, 3 years into this game, and you can't commit to a release date.
Yeah.
Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. Now to present our next award, please welcome
I think
Game Award winner.
I think it's taken a long time this generation for developers to catch up with what Unreal 5 is like to work with. I think that's part of it. It just seems like really hard to optimize on current hardware.
Yes, I think the pro line of the next hardware is going to be where the sweet spot's going to be now.
Yeah, maybe.
Lost in. Tonight's nominees for Best Narrative got us all in their
Best Narrative.
Their characters, and yes,
What do we got for that?
stuff we can't explain. Here are the nominees.
Best Narrative.
Oh yeah, Alan Wake.
I don't even see that on my list.
Yeah, Alan Wake, Baldur's Gate 3,
Cyberpunk,
Final Fantasy, and Spider-Man 2. I really wanted to play Final Fantasy 16. I know it was controversial, but I haven't gotten to that one yet either.
Spider-Man might win this one.
I think I voted for Baldur's Gate on this one.
Alan
Wake 2.
Whoa!
Yeah, there is. I was gonna say if it's not Baldur's Gate, I think it's Alan Wake, but yep. They did a lot of really cool like transmedia narrative stuff in there. Breaking the fourth wall, a lot of self-reflection. I gotta get that played. I always love when their studio wins awards because it's just Max Payne accepting it.
Yeah.
Alan Wake
That is
2
funny.
was a very story-focused project for us. I share this with the whole narrative team, the writers, Clay, Tyler, Sinica, narrative designers who made
Good for them.
into gameplay.
That's deserved. They took a lot of risks with that story.
Team, directors working with actors, Nancy, Hannah, Rosie, Holly, all the wonderful actors here tonight. Some of them, Melanie, Ilka, Matt and David, but the whole cast, wonderful actors, and the song makers who made custom music, custom songs to extend the story here tonight later.
It's gotta feel crazy to just be like this dude who like 25 years ago you're working on this like little game that looks like mud on a screen and like now you're in charge of this kind of stuff. It's wild.
Yeah. I like good stories of developers that have kind of like made it.
Yeah.
Now they're known as like important people in the industry.
Yeah. It'd be like if John Romero was here at making these kinds of speeches. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he goes back that far. I met John Romero's wife, Brenda, once.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She's a developer too. Just does a little bit more experimental stuff. Well, experimental stuff or weird commercial stuff. Lo-fi hip hops to give awards to.
Probably the genre I listen to the most this year.
Recognize that incredible creator who built her own independent studio in Tokyo, and she wanted to show you what she's been working on before she's even signed it with a publisher or a platform. I said, come to this show.
Wow.
To the audience and the fans first. So that's what we're going to do. We're honored to have her back at the Game Awards. Please give a warm welcome to Akumi Nakamura.
Yeah, she's fun. She's got the.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, she came on and won something a few years ago, like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, I remember her from before.
Bubbly as heck.
This stage again. Thank you. First, I want to say thank you to the Anshin artist Miteru. And you, thank you, all you. Your
The outfit is good.
Changed my life. Today, I am honored to introduce our first project, Kemuri. It's time to see the unseen. Meet it. Bye bye.
All right, sure.
So it was like a game, Kimuri? Is that
Kimberly?
Kimuri?
You know what? I'm sure it'll say it on the screen in a second. All right, you've got steampunky.
The light
Neo
looks
Japan.
amazing on this. This is gorgeous. Holy moly!
Oh.
Oh man, god damn! The concept art here
is
is
one of my
so
favorite
good.
genders right here.
Yeah. What the heck? Okay.
Kemuri. What is this?
Okay.
I want that. Whatever that was, I want.
That looked cool.
I want it right now.
It looked sick.
Now tonight, it's not lost on me that all of our nominees are from big big established.
She's like, she hasn't even signed with a publisher or anything. This was like, she
important
showed it off before she's even
I
sold
think
it anywhere.
brand new world.
Unseen Games was the name of the
Yeah.
Like this one.
video.
I'm gonna grab a soup real quick. 1 second.
Yeah, do it. This looks moody. A lot of like really moody music in the games this year so far too. I'm leaning hard into those soundtracks. Oh, that's a sick looking monster. Whoa. This looks gnarly. Oh my god, it's a new game from the Ori people. Holy moly. Oh, damn. Oh, guys, that's huge. Ori and the Blind Forest is so good. Wow. This is the new game from the Ori
Studio from Ori, yeah, from Moon Studios, right?
Yeah. It looked like the whole intro was like just like dark, violent, moody, really kind of gnarly stuff. Really interested to see what they do with this. Wow, that's such an unexpected like
art style change,
like aesthetic direction for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
No rest.
No rest for the wicked.
That looked amazing.
Is Moon Studios part of Microsoft?
March 1st.
Yeah. No, PS5 as well. So
that's No Rest for the Wicked, an action RPG from Moon Studios.
Oh my god. Yes.
With the Wicked Inside Showcase. Tonight during the Game Awards, viewers in the US can enter to win one of 100 Lenovo Legion Go gaming handhelds, a Windows 11 gaming PC in your hand. Head to tgalegion.com before the end of the show to enter for your chance to win. Here's a look at the Legion Go in action.
The Legion Go. It's been an interesting device.
I'd love to try it. There's the whole mouse gimmick of it is such an interesting move.
It is, but like so I got to play it.
Okay.
And one of the things that I think people need to understand that's kind of like a plus and a minus is that one, it's a higher res screen than the Ally. But the chip inside of it is the same, so it really can't push all those pixels to begin with. So you don't want to run it at native. And two, it is not a variable refresh rate screen. It can do up to 144, but it won't. It
you're
won't.
not gonna have that VRR.
Right. So without VRR, you're gonna get screen tearing on anything that doesn't hit the full max. You can limit it to 60 or 144, but you can't be like, oh, I'm only getting 90 frames a second. But the 120 screen on the Ally is VRR.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like people need to understand because they advertise it with the 144 and it's like, oh, 144, it's more than 120, but it's not VRR. And the device can't do 144 frames on everything.
Yeah.
So good luck, have fun. Is that
that's the new Game Pass slogan, I guess.
This game came out of nowhere. Like everyone had forgotten that it was dropping.
I know. And I saw reviews for it this week. I was like, oh, some people are actually really liking this.
Yeah. I mean, video game is. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This movie is a video game. Like it's straight out of a video game.
I've actually never seen the Avatar movies.
They're kind of hard to go into now as a meme, you know? Like,
yeah. I'm trying to decide if I'll give this a shot. I think I'll probably wait till this comes out on like one of the services because I'm sure eventually it will. All the Ubisoft stuff does eventually. I just have like no attachment to the franchise at all. So I feel like if it's just like Far Cry Primal 2.
Yeah, it's the same. I have no attachment to it. So I'm like, it looks cool, but also something I don't want to play.
You can't even aim when you go into battle.
I am a baron. You are a border. I write decrees. You mix mortar.
Wow. Wow. What? Okay. Let's go Discord. I use Discord for rap battles with my friends when we diss each other. We give each other sick disses.
What a weird ad, but okay.
Yeah.
That's right. The great Gonzo.
I cannot believe we've got Gonzo, guys. This is actually such an important cultural moment. This is my Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Hey, buddy. Thanks for coming. Looks like you're kind of wearing what I'm wearing.
I had a Gonzo toothbrush when I was a kid.
Gonzo's one of my favorite, and
I really don't think. So Gonzo, what have you been playing?
Swedish Chef is my favorite Muppet film.
Love Swedish Chef. Absolutely.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Gonzo's buying everyone popcorn tonight.
Hey, wait a minute. All right, that was a good one. You got me. Well played, Jeff.
Yeah, well, thank you. Seriously, though, what have you been playing, Gonzo?
Well, lots and lots of Tears of the Kingdom. What an incredible game. You know that one
I almost feel like the Puppeteer's like, yeah, I'm gonna plug the games that I actually play.
You know, just follow the chicken. You don't have to ask me twice.
That's right. You do love your chickens.
God, that is
favorite part.
one of the best things about Gonzo is he's just horny for chickens, man. He just loves a chicken.
He's starting to see if I can get a slower time.
The equivalent of a
gaming highlights this year,
like chicken effort. It's like, wait a minute, Gonzo? Weird? That's weird, man. But we're okay with it. We're okay with it. We've accepted it. He's an alien.
Great. He's a whatever.
Yeah, whatever. How do we know he's not part chicken?
We don't know.
Camilla.
That is true. We don't know.
That's quite a conspiracy you've uncovered.
I know. You probably think I'm obsessed with chicken.
You see that post that says, "Does anyone actually read this stuff?"
One very specific.
Shout outs to the props team.
We're all thinking that.
Shout outs to the props team. We do. We appreciate what you do.
What do you think, Zelda?
Oh, that's Zelda, not Camilla.
Yes, let's do this IRL. Come on.
Unbelievable. All right,
Not
here are
Camilla.
the nominees for
That's
Best Debut
controversial.
Indie
I mean, I
Game.
guess it's a Tears of the Kingdom joke.
Best debut indie game.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they had a second category for indie this year with debut.
Yeah, debut. All right,
Yeah.
so
Cocoon
best
was
debut
cool. Cocoon was a great game. I enjoyed Dredge a lot. I still haven't gotten to Pizza Tower. I've heard it's great. Venbo was very, very cool. And Viewfinder I haven't gotten to yet. Seems kind
Viewfinder
of like
was
The Witness.
wild.
It reminds me of The Witness a little bit. I'm rooting for Cocoon.
Cocoon was wild. I haven't played it, but I was really hyped for it.
It's a cool.
It might be
game.
Pizza Tower though.
Cocoon.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that!
boy, let's go. Oh, that's awesome. Cocoon is so good. Well deserved. That game bent my mind in ways that like it's never been bent before. Like it's such a the puzzles are so complex, but you don't realize you're in the complexity until you're already solving it. Like the design is so solid. It's such a cool experience. Great sound design too. Really immersive.
Thank you so much. The team from Geometric couldn't make it out tonight, but they wanted us to pass along their thanks for everyone who played and voted for Cocoon. And to Yeppe, Mads,
Yes.
and everyone at the team at Geometric, thank you so much for being such a
This was published by Annapurna, right? Yep. Of course
Yeah,
it was.
Annapurna.
Of course it was.
Yep.
The Geometric team also wanted to thank they were honored to be nominated with all the awesome studios in this category. We can't wait to see what you guys do next. Thank you.
Rock on. Yes, call out the other studios and say that they're honored to work with them. Like to be like lumped in is great.
Oh, we're getting a little interview thing with him, a little spot. Oh no, Jeff was just trying to walk him out. Yeah, I think Cocoon had a lot of involvement from the developers or former developers of like Limbo and Inside. They were like developers from those studios that came over and started this one up.
Head on over to Twitch to lock your vote. And now it's time for our next world.
What? Sorry, making noise. I know those Sonic sounds.
That was all Sega. So we saw Streets of Rage. We saw the skateboard from Crazy Taxi, Sonic Rings. What are we announcing here? Don't play with my emotions. I'm a huge Sonic guy.
Shinobi machine? Shinobi cabinet? Jet Set Radio Future?
What is happening?
Wait, what is going on?
What is happening?
This is all.
What is happening?
This is all of them. Sega's relaunching the whole
Shinobi?
studio. Golden Axe? What is going on?
What is happening?
Literally, wait, what? Hey, time out. Wait, hang on.
That might have been
what
the
are we talking
biggest
about?
announcement.
What are we talking about, dude?
Typically, a world premiere reveals one game, but leave it to Sega to announce 5 new games.
What in the world?
So many memories for all of us. All those are first of the many brand new games in development and set for release.
Joe, how you doing, bud? You like? Oh my god!
All right, well, this next trailer.
I mean, you're talking about these are franchises that I thought long dead.
That was
like,
Shinobi,
Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Jet Set Radio.
I can't believe we're getting more Jet Set Radio.
I mean, we just got an homage game that released. What is it? Bomber.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it.
But that just got released and it's really good.
Holy crap, dude!
I don't even know. Like that just made my night.
We can't move on from this. They asking us to just watch a Dragon Ball game right now. Like, explain yourself, Sega.
I can't do that. Sega just announced Dreamcast 3 for me, or like,
that's literally straight up. That is what it was. Good lord, bud.
They're just like, boom, here's all our first, titles from our, original IP titles getting sequels.
Relaunching the whole catalog.
Oh,
I've never heard of anything like that.
Oh, sure, okay, another Dragon Ball game. I'll play it because I love Dragon Ball.
Dude,
I don't even know what type of game it is, but fighting game or adventure game or whatever. That was what I don't.
Sega needs to explain themselves. What are you talking about? You can't just do. Oh, we got these 5 games, guys.
I don't.
Whatever's down there is too dangerous.
Dude, these guys printing money with Dead by Daylight.
Oh yeah. No, they can just bring it. They can just bring any horror concept, any character.
Sorry for all the shouting, chat. Got a little crazy over here. I can't believe that, man. I cannot believe that.
I don't get shocked. Like there's never surprise. Everything leaks. Everything comes out. We already know. We have these hints. That was legitimately the biggest surprise of the year for me when it comes down to video game news. Anything. I can't even comprehend. There hasn't been no rumblings at all for any sequels to these type of games.
Sega teased a major announcement, I guess, like last week.
Yeah, but
no
one expected that. Like
no.
we all know what Sega likes to announce. They're like, a new mobile game or the Cassians of Frank Stone.
Okay. I mean,
Sure.
that's a cool
another character, another world, another add-on to Dead by Daylight.
That's right. Two huge names in the horror genre, Dead by Daylight and Supermassive Games, are coming together for a brand
Oh, I didn't realize it was collaboration between them. Supermassive does some cool stuff.
Tonight we're showing you lots of new worlds, but now it's time to return to a world we haven't seen in quite some time.
Legitimately, just
yeah, jaw dropped.
I don't. Dragon Quest?
Looks like it.
No.
Or at least that character feels very Dragon Questy.
Yeah, kind of.
I think if it was Dragon Quest, we would have seen a slime by now. They can't help themselves.
Not enough Dragon Ball like Akira Toriyama looking.
Yeah.
Close, but not enough. We would have seen a slime or.
Yeah, it's the slime that's the key.
It's Square Enix. Is this Legend of Mana?
That's a good guess.
The Mana series, Secret of Mana.
That's a good guess. Oh yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. A new Mana adventure. There we go. Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. I'm always trying to get into like the classic JRPGs. I never really succeed, but I always want to, so keep trying. Visions of Mana. Okay. 2024. All right, next year. All right, we're getting some big Sony announcements here too now.
So that's a Koito. So this would probably be another
Dynasty?
Like a Dynasty game. Yeah.
I'd really like that series to come back to form. The last couple ones have been rough.
Honestly, give me better hardware. Team Ninja. So give me better hardware from Nintendo and give me remasters or re-releases of the Legends of Hyrule, the Hyrule games. So I have better frame rate because those games just like
they chug.
They chug so much on the Nintendo hardware. Like but they're games that are just full of like fun Easter eggs for fans of the Legend of Zelda's franchise.
This looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks like very AA, you know?
Yeah. Onimushui?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, that's Capcom, so I mean...
Yeah.
That's another franchise that needs to come back.
And it looks like they're just doing Ninja Gaiden, which I'm good with. I love Ninja Gaiden in terms of the combat. Boy, man, the compression really does a number on these games.
Yeah, anytime there's an explosion.
Ronin. Okay.
Rise of the Ronin. All right.
Sweet.
All right, Kim Watanabe.
Yep.
You know that voice anyway.
March 26.
All right, not too far. Not too far.
That's Rise of the Ronin coming to PlayStation in 2024. Now
cool.
It's time to announce winners in a number of other categories. Here are the nominees for Best Action Game.
So apparently in November, Sega had talked about working on some kind of super game. It had leaked, but like it wasn't clear what that meant. Hey, all right.
All right, Armored Core announced last year and then gets an award at it. Oh man, Hi-Fi Rush should win it.
Here.
Hi-Fi Rush was so good.
It was really good. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom's gonna win now. Oh no! Alan Wake 2 again. All right.
Here are the nominees for Best VR AR: Gran Turismo 7, Humanity, Horizon Call of the Mountain.
I almost bought a PS5 VR, PSVR 2 just for Gran Turismo.
I get
Resident Evil Village VR mode. Congratulations to Capcom. Now your
I have lots.
You're not a fan. You're not a fan.
They're tech demos, man. They're just like they take a game that exists and just like tweak it to make it a tech demo for the hardware. It's not really a full game. It's like there's not a full experience there. It's just an add-on to another game. I don't know. It's just there's so many VR developers out there that try to push the genre, and then the winners of all these awards are all these like add-ons to games that aren't VR.
Yeah.
I want a game that's not supplemental to VR, you know? Like
but I think like VR is still in a place where like the whole platform is though. Like
yeah, but I mean like
once it isn't like once it moves past that, we'll see it. But like the install base is so low that like it
isn't like it sold pretty well with the Quest, because I mean you've got all of my kiddos friends.
Yeah.
They all play they all hop on and play a Gorilla Tag is what they all play.
Sure.
It's like a social Fortnite-y, Roblox-y chat game on VR. And so like parents are buying these $250 headsets for their kids as consoles.
That's interesting. I don't know a single person in real life with VR.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, I know you, like, but like, you know, like up here.
No, but I get it. I get it. It's like it's definitely
just
one
not
of those
there yet.
Yeah.
It feels almost as niche as like these handheld like games are going to be huge.
These are enormous now, especially with Valve and the push.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going into year 3 of the Steam Deck with a new refresh, making it cheaper and more accessible, and then fixing the battery life and the screen. This is big, and it's only going to get bigger.
It's so good.
I think the Steam Deck will be the new Target, like Switch was. Like, we're going to release a game, we need to target the Switch and everything else.
Yep.
Let's target the Steam Deck. If we can run on the Steam Deck, we can run on everything else better.
Yep. I mean, nobody understands like hardware install base better than Steam.
Right.
Like they've got
they get all the metrics,
all the information you could ever want.
Yeah, they know what video card you're running and everything.
To have developers target.
And I mean, if you've ever watched you know, a few of the big creators like Linus and all that, when they do reviews on some of the mid-tier cards, like the 60 level cards, like the 3060, the 4060, they always say Steam, when you pull up the metrics, their highest used card is like the 1060.
Yeah, 1060 still. Yeah.
Because they're mid-range cars that are cheap but can still push all the games.
Yep.
So something like a Steam Deck is like a 1060 in your hand.
Totally. Absolutely. And in a lot of ways, it's better than that because most of like the screen, like it's optimized a little bit better than like.
Yep. It's running at lower res. Plus it's got Zenzu.
Yeah, it's like way more
technology.
efficient. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the newer APIs.
I'm like talking over this extremely Outlast. Okay.
Outlast and like horror craziness. What is this?
Oh, a vape beast.
This is an anti-vape. An anti-vape.
Oh, it's truth.
I was like, that's truth.
They got me, guy. The vape beast.
Vape beast.
That's what I called my best friend in high school.
One of our industry's greatest creators. Been a huge supporter of the Game Awards since the very beginning back in 2014. And tonight, I am so honored to share this latest update with you on his upcoming project. Here we go.
No, this is a Kojima, guaranteed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's called it. Him and his bestie Kojima.
Who isn't Kojima besties with? That dude. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zoomy fox.
Is it a Blade Runner test?
And the mad whale and started vending and quacking.
His trailers are wild. Oh, look!
I feel.
All right.
Yeah, me too. That's me right now.
Waiting for the fetus to show up.
Is this going to be related, do you think, to...
I don't know anymore.
OD. What did PT stand for?
Well, it was supposed to be the next.
It was playable trailer, right?
Playable
And it was supposed to be the next Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
So he's going back to horror here.
Oh yeah.
Full going back to horror. Interesting. I'm more interested in that idea than Walking Simulator 2 or whatever that game was called. I enjoyed it. It was a cool game, but like I couldn't do much of it.
I got it for free on Epic Games.
Yeah.
Please welcome the visionary game developer behind OD.
This man is a cartoon. I love it. He
is the hype.
I follow him on Threads.
So oh yeah, so do I. Follow him on Threads and Twitter.
And he just posts pictures of like cool stuff, like
movies. He's all about the aesthetic.
Welcome, Mr. Kojima, back to the Game Awards.
Is he wearing huaraches?
10回目となる記念すべきこの TGA で、新作のゲーム OD、発表できて非常に嬉しいです。このゲームには、ソフィアリリスと、ハンター・シェーファーとフドッキアさんが出演されます。はい。
That's a lot to translate in one go.
10th Game Awards. Really happy to show the new title OD, and this title will feature main role Sophia Lillis, Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier.
I think we all want to know more, of course. What kind of game are you making, Mr. Kojima?
That's the right question to ask.
やったこともないような、斬新なことに挑戦することを非常に大好きなんですけども、Xbox ゲームスタジオの力を借りまして、彼らのクラウド技術を使って、全く新しい、ユニークで尖ったゲームっていうのを今作っています。で
He said Xbox Game Studio.
Did he?
Yes, he
I didn't
did.
catch that. Oh man, that's interesting.
Uh-oh. Cue the rage. Cue the rage.
映画でもあって、さらに、新しいメディアになるかもしれないという可能性を秘めたものです。
So I really like to always challenge new things, groundbreaking things, and that's my kind of rule. But this one, with
Jeff Keighley, you don't need to keep vamping at the camera every time.
Using their cloud gaming technology, I'm kind of doing this together. But it's really to make immersive, and also something that no one has seen before is what I'm trying to do. And it is a game. Don't get me wrong, but it's at the same time a movie, but at the same time a new form of media.
Okay. All right. New form of media. We're inventing media. Hideo Kojima, inventor of media.
Is there somebody else at the door?
What is happening, dude? What is happening?
Is it going to be Guillermo del Toro? Nope.
Is it?
Please welcome Jordan Peele to the Kojima.
He's going to be part of it for the horror.
Yeah, he's part of it. It's a collaboration. There have been rumors about a collaboration between these two for a long time. Oh my god.
What's up? How's it going? Oh my god, Jordan, welcome to the Game Awards. What a fun surprise. I know you're a big fan of Hideo's games, right?
A huge fan of Hideo's icon. And I can say
wow, this is wild.
I played Metal Gear Solid 2. I knew I was experiencing the work of an artist who,
like, this show still feels clunky, but this feels more like this is genuinely kind of cool and exciting.
And the opportunity to collaborate with him is truly incredible. In my films, I'm always trying to maximize the immersion, put the audience into the main character's shoes. Hideo is the master of this, and he does it on a whole nubba level. And what he's cooking up here is completely immersive, utterly terrifying, and I am absolutely honored to be collaborating with the GOAT. Let's go!
All right.
Two goats working together. Hideo, I want to ask you, How are you collaborating with Jordan?
Interesting.
Tell us about it.
ジョーダンは天才と評価される数少ないクリエイターの一人で、僕はもう彼の大ファンだったんです。で、お会いして非常に気が合うので、もう最初に会った時から、昔からの知り合いみたいな、幼馴染みたいな感じで。で、僕は映画を見て育って。
So it's supposed to be working with Microsoft's like cloud technology somehow.
遊びながら育って映画を作ってるんで、この二人が一緒にコラボしに。
I don't know what that means.
ジョーダンと一緒にものを作り出しました。
Well, Jordan is one of
It's Kojima.
and I've been a big
Yeah, just sprinkle a little Kojima on there.
He's so obscure. He's so like avant-garde in his like takes, in his style, in his like storytelling, in his like. But I sometimes it's almost Kojima to be Kojima.
Yeah. I haven't played that many of his games because I was never a huge Metal Gear Solid fan.
あとですね、
Yeah, that's my face too, man. Like, what am I like? What?
まあ多くのクリエイティブサポーターとか人たちと参加が予定されてます。でそれぞれの恐怖っていうのの焦点を当ててもらってストーリーテリングしてもらうと予定です。でここではそのメンバーを紹介できませんけども、非常に豪華な夫人というか巨匠たちの集まりなんで、僕はその彼らを集めてアベンジャーズと呼んでます。ぜひ楽しみにしてください。
So what I could say right now is that I'm kind of it's not just Jordan. I have other creative partners with me on board on this project. I can't really say.
We know Guillermo del Toro is going to be part of this. Are you kidding me?
Probably churches too.
And I actually called them the Avengers.
The door's closed for now, so no more special guests, but it's going to be amazing.
I just want to stress that what this man is building here is unlike any other game. It is going to be crazy.
He is the hype. He is the hype.
It's also like it's always goofy, right? A little bit when like Hollywood celebrities stump for games, right? Like the Keanu Reeves thing for Cyberpunk and everything else. And it's like I can't tell how much these people do or don't understand the video game industry when they say things like this. But it is exciting. That was no information.
All right, Jurassic Park. Are we going to get a good Jurassic Park game? I mean, there's a lot of decent ones, but nothing.
Is that an Indiana Jones Jurassic Park?
No, that was a Grant Hat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I've been left behind on Isla Nublar.
No, based off the first game. Wait. Is this Trespasser?
What is Trespasser?
The infamous Jurassic Park game that came out early on in the 3D Realm games, where it was you had the life bar on the arm and
But they're just like recreating the scene shot for shot, huh?
Is anyone there?
No idea what kind of game this is.
Here comes the vibrating water. Yep, there we go. You can't show a puddle of water on Jurassic Park without ripples.
Yeah, gotta have it shake.
Gotta have it shake. Hold very still.
I like how Jurassic Park is like, we're never putting feathers on our dinosaurs, guys. We're not doing it.
Okay.
So it's like Alien Isolation, but Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'll check it out.
Please welcome Grammy Award-winning producer Zed.
Zed. Okay. Hey there, Zed.
Did you see the rumors about the Wu-Tang game?
No.
Tonight to present the award for best.
I wonder if we're going to see that.
Sound is an often overlooked but crucial aspect of game development.
This man looks like Neil Patrick Harris's nephew.
Dude, I was about to say he looks like a young Neil Patrick Harris.
This is Doogie Howser on the tables.
When you order a Neil Patrick Harris from Wish.
Some incredible examples of audio design in games, as talented sound designers have pushed the boundaries of what's possible. Here are the nominees.
Best audio design.
I feel like this is another Alan Wake 2 win. Oh, I forgot about Dead Space though.
Oh yeah. Okay, come on. Hi-Fi Rush needs to win this one. It's a game based on music and beat the whole time.
This is Hi-Fi Rush's best shot for sure.
Yeah.
I think it might
strong
go to Dead Space,
feelings. Strong feelings towards remakes like that, like Resident Evil 4 at this point.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Hey, there you go. We got it. Good for them. Oh, that's awesome. I'm happy for him.
So this is best audio design, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
This is like one of the few games I actually finished this year.
It was so good.
Yeah, great game. I'll be really curious what their next thing is.
Thank you for this amazing award. It's so glad that the work that the team has done together has to achieve has been recognized here.
All right.
To everyone who supported this project, and for myself, thank you to our family, friends, partners, pets. Thank you everyone at Bethesda, ZeniMax, Microsoft, and all the players out there for going with this ridiculous project. Most of all, to the team at Tango for taking such a wild idea and making it a reality.
What a risk.
Yeah, it's so cool that they did that. Love that this game was made.
Also love that it was just a shadow drop. It was like, boom, it's out. Now go download it. And everyone was like, what?
All right, let's turn to the world of Fortnite. If you haven't already, check out the Game Awards Island in Fortnite. It's been updated with new trophies tonight to collect.
I have no idea I have no idea how Fortnite works.
Beyond Battle Royale earlier today, Lego
it's
Fortnite launched, and on
it's
Saturday,
interesting.
Like I understand it, but I've been on it like twice.
I think you don't really
And
have
so, like,
to.
navigating it is like the concept of navigating it is like foreign to me.
This is Hot Wheel Racers now?
Yeah, it looks like it's Hot Wheels. Let's go. I'm a sucker for Hot Wheels. Anything. I love Hot Wheels.
What is it? Fortnite is the equivalent of Hasbro. I don't know if you watch Secret Galaxy. Secret Galaxy on YouTube. Dan is always like Hasbro till all are one. Like, this is it. Like Fortnite is like till all franchises are in one. Like because with enough skin collecting, you can have a match where you've got like Kratos.
Yeah.
And you know freaking Master Chief and Lara
like
Croft,
Darth Vader
and Superman with Spider-Man all racing Hot Wheels while building stuff out of Lego, you know, while doing the stanky leg and like, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Rocket Racing. So it's Rocket League?
It's a Rocket League thing.
Yeah.
See, like this is what I mean. What even is that? What do you mean? What is this?
I don't know, but it's captured on PC is what it said at the bottom there. So
You too want to be an immortal?
Game science.
Master, are there more good folks in the world or bad?
More good. Of course.
Then why is there always
Oh, game science is I think Black Myth Wukong, I think is what this is.
Without teeth.
This is weird looking. It's cool.
Yeah, I think this is Wukong. It's like a monkey Monkey King, but
yeah.
Souls, like a Souls game.
Of course, it's inspired by Journey to the West.
The keeper of the New West. Welcome, the destined one. The
Huh.
destined one who doesn't even know what he's destined for. Those old rascals, they surely know.
This looks cool. I always thought this looked cool every time they brought it up.
It's Dragon Ball, the game. The initial Dragon Ball, the initial story of Dragon Ball was, it was Journey to the West, right? And then it shifted off into its own thing.
Ooh, arachnophobia warning.
Yeah.
This looks very cool. I'll definitely be giving this a shot.
Looks deep.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot to it. It kind of looks like if God of War was like it feels whoa, like it's interested in storytelling in a similar way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah.
Do we have a date on it? Oh yeah, we do. All right, August.
Wow.
Cool. Good. I've been looking forward to this.
Oh, Justice League Must Die.
Oh yeah. That's right. They just did the re-debut.
Yeah, after they realized that a service for game style gameplay was not going to go well for them.
How do I stop this?
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world. We can work with that.
Yeah, it looks less of just like a weird straight shooter, which is nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool, huge, big boss battle.
Good use of gorillas.
Yeah. It definitely looks way better than when it first
Yeah. Wow.
came out. It looks way better.
It's like a 1 year delay on this game.
At least.
Time for us bad guys to save the world.
Man, it would be really cool if this is good. I was so disappointed by Gotham Knights.
I just picked it up.
February 2.
February 2/2/24.
Joining me now are Rebecca and Megan from Digital Extremes up in Canada to talk about all things Warframe. Special Warframe.
Oh, that's right, Warframe.
Tonight for those of you watching on Twitch.
Look at that sleeve.
Other news for Warframe fans on the next expansion, right?
Yeah, we do. It's been 10 years for Warframe, so
10 years.
That's crazy.
I remember Warframe was one of the first downloads you could get on PS4.
Yep.
When it came out, it was like, here's this free to play game, and everyone was downloading this game because it was like there wasn't really much out there to play on your new console.
Yeah. Especially that felt like it was taking advantage of the
hardware. Yeah.
And Warframe looked great.
Just supporting us along the way. So if you're a Warframe fan and watching, we love you and thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy the next update, Whispers in the Walls.
Oh yeah, thanks for having us back too. Deb's at home. We love you guys.
Look at the claws on her. That's awesome.
Fancy gothic chic.
Love it.
Very cool. Man, this game is one of those games like EVE Online that like I could never get into.
Oh, Warframe.
Aesthetically is like it looks cool. All right.
Yeah, I played I played probably like 30 or 40 hours like on it when it like first came out.
Yeah, but the aesthetic to what it is,
to
the aesthetic to what it was then to now, like this doesn't look like anything that I played.
Oh, yeah, it's so different now. It's grown so much. Yeah, this is almost like that Clockwork kind of like. What do they call those guys?
Oh man, I don't know.
I can't remember the name for them. How does a game like Warframe get new players like now that it's been out
I
for
don't
10
know.
years?
I don't know that you're
You know what I
right.
mean?
Like how would like this game looks just so overwhelming, and they're like, oh, this is more to this game that like.
Yeah,
how do you jump in?
Yeah, I mean, looks cool, but won't be touching it.
I don't. Yeah.
It says it's on Switch. I can't imagine playing that on Switch either. Like how?
Nope, there's lots coming, but while you're here, head to supergameawards.com through December 31st for a chance to win a trip for 4 to the brand new Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood. Here's a look.
Ready for a new way to play?
I'm gonna go one day, man. I gotta go. I'll take my kids.
Whit and I were talking about maybe taking a trip to Tokyo next year. This is the one. Is this in Florida though? This Universal?
Yeah, they're
one?
both. Yeah, it's open in Florida now.
I forgot they'd opened up in one in Florida. Oh, interesting.
No, Hollywood. It's a LA.
Oh, okay. All right, we got more Starfield.
The shunned game.
It does feel like it must sting. They got so much time on the Game Awards last year promoting it.
Only to not be nominated for like hardly anything, if anything. Is it nominated for anything?
I think it got for RPG.
Yeah, and it's not going to win that. And if it does, it's a fix. They're like, let's give it to them since we didn't give them any other nominee.
If it does, it's also just a weird speech.
Yeah.
Are we adding anything to this, or is this just an ad for Starfield?
No, this isn't an ad, because
this is a nice gesture.
Oh,
it's a nice gesture.
Interesting, man. That feels kind of like it's congratulations on all the nominees.
To the living, death to the dead. We have sworn to protect the living from the lingering dead.
It's Starfield and Redfall, both big games that Microsoft dropped, and just like
Redfall was just not good. Yeah,
it wasn't. But like, I think I like the fact that they're committed to working on it. They're apparently going to fix more on it. So
yeah, I just
I'm okay coming. I'm okay coming back to it in a few months.
Yeah, I mean, I the design is just still so opaque to me. Like it feels like it needs ground up, kind of like redo, almost like cyberpunk levels. And I just don't know if they're going to do that. What is this?
Honor your oath or bring me back. But don't leave me like this.
A lot of different environments.
Yeah, like she's dead. She's not alive.
Banishers.
Banishers, huh?
Focus Entertainment. Oh, it's Don't Nod. I really liked Jusant, the new Don't Nod game. It was really good.
Oh, you know what? I just downloaded that.
It's very good. Looks beautiful and like plays. It's great.
So, are you ready?
Okay. So like something about like SWAT team trauma?
I guess.
Version 1.0.
I don't know. The squad-based police game? Like instead of it being like
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell at all.
I don't know. I don't know.
Warzone Mobile, Little Nightmares, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six are just some of the big titles
Oh.
mobile in 2020.
Oh no. Never mind.
Head to the Game Awards on Twitch to vote for which title you want to win Google Play's own Play More Award. Now, please welcome last year's winner of Games for Impact for the game As Dusk Falls, which is coming to PlayStation on March 7th and is available for pre-order tonight. Creative Director Caroline Marshall.
Bonsoir, everyone. Winning last year was definitely a highlight of my 22 years in the industry. Games for Impact is one of the most important categories at the Game Awards. The games nominated this year offer unique and nuanced perspectives on topics that concern us all, from the climate crisis to cultural diversity. Foster empathy.
What is it? Goodbye Volcano High.
Yeah.
Was the one that I think I played a little bit of on this one. I don't know any of the other ones.
I played Terra Nil and Chia. Chia was cool. You should try Chia out. It's on PlayStation. It's like kind of Zelda-ish.
Okay.
Really like neat, like Polynesian. And Venba is really good. Space for the Unbound, I have on my Steam Deck right now, and I really want to play. Chance of Senar, I've heard is great. Basically, you're like climbing the Tower of Babel, and you're gradually learning languages to talk to the people on your way up.
Oh, cool.
But it's done in this really abstract, interesting way. Chia, that was Chia. And then Terra Nil was cool. I played this at PAX East this year for the first time.
I heard good things about Venba.
Yeah, Venba is great. I hope Chance of Senar gets this. That's what I'm rooting for. But I think Chia will.
Yeah. There you go.
Well deserved too. They did so much research on a really specific Polynesian culture to produce this game. And it's like heavy into the lore of that that culture. It's a super cool game. Wind Waker vibes for sure.
Developer ourselves, who cannot be here, but I got a message from Phil Creepo, co-founder of ourselves. I'd like to thank ourselves family for your trust and unbelievable talent. Kepler and Sony for believing in this crazy project. And the entire population of New Caledonia who championed and
New Caledonia
all along. Thank you, merci, Oleti.
Nice. Good for them.
Hello. I'm Abubakar Salim. I'm mainly known for my acting work in Raised by Wolves and Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh wow. Raised by Wolves is great. Did you watch that?
No.
Really cool show. Tragic that it was canceled. Like it was very good.
Sorry, no, this is crazy, man.
Yeah, Chia has
I was younger, so being up here now is like
is coming out on PC in March.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's Reggie.
Look,
Reggie.
Games all my life. I mean, I played them all my life, man. From Kingdom Hearts, Gary's Mod, Golden Sun.
Whoa, that's a drop. Good job, sir.
Started with my dad, right? He got me into them. He understood.
I have no idea what segment we're rolling into though.
You know, it's a great space. To escape from the reality of the world. And he passed away a while back, and I'll tell you what, I'm still figuring it out. But 4 years ago, I decided that I needed to try and process my grief in a way that felt true to me and him. So I took the biggest risks of my life and threw everything that I had in making a game. A piece of art that honored him, an ode to the people we have loved and lost. So
the outfit he's got is beautiful.
So the reason I'm here tonight is because with the love and support of a lot of people, Here, I'm going to take another big risk and I'm going to show you what we've been building. No, I'm going to offer you this game. A game from my old man.
Oh,
Like it.
This is so
oh
good.
my god, you could hear his face, like I was like his eyes, like
There's just like a lot of heart in this show. I feel like.
Each story carries with it the echoes of those that came before.
Interesting. Critical Role and Ridley Scott.
My father, your story was snatched away too soon. My name is Zhao, a shaman of Kinzera. Here, I seek my father's return.
Oh, are we getting a Metroidvania?
Looks real fast.
Whoa.
A lot of good speed to this movement. Ooh.
Oh. Good combat. So you got
Feels
fire,
like
fire and ice as like a.
This is giving like Hollow Knight.
You Hollow Knight.
Like it's got that speed and that verticality.
Yeah. Ooh, very Metroid.
Yeah, big
Dread
for sure.
I cannot stop. I will not stop. Kalunga, God of Death, hear my plea. Kalunga, God of Death, come to me. Show me you are ready.
Love this.
This
Love
is great.
this.
April 23rd, huh?
Tales of Kinzera Zhao.
Yeah, write that one down. See if we can. That looked cool.
That looked amazing.
Don't nod.
All right, so this is back more in line with like the Life is Strange stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yes. Oh, no, never mind. They're such an interesting studio. I want to learn more about them because they're making such different kinds of games now.
Yeah, yeah.
They've really spread out.
They also really like to tell stories about adolescence and like that like coming of age era.
27 years, y'all. Why now? Because we made a promise.
Interesting. It looks really interesting.
That was Lost Records, a brand new world from the development team behind Life is Strange. Now we have a world premiere
Wow.
of a game based on an
ongoing franchise. Yeah, because they have the Life is Strange stuff, but Vampire was really interesting and like was like an action RPG kind of thing. And then they did Jusant, which is like totally different.
Hardcore action. This is the first Berserker.
The first Berserker?
Dungeon Fighter Universe.
Oh, that's what that is.
What is that? That was it's kind of a spin-off game from the Dungeon Fighter Online.
Interesting. I don't really know anything about that.
Yeah. What is this? The developers Neo People or Neople? Neople.
Okay. Very like pattern-based combat. The first Berserker Kazan. No idea. You know what I've noticed? A lot fewer Game Pass games this time. I'm not seeing a ton of games with the Game Pass tag.
Yeah.
A little bit of a twist. They're about to play music from an upcoming game that no one has heard yet. Might call it one of those world premieres, and this is a special one. It's written by one of the greatest video game composers of all time, the legendary Nobuo Uematsu. Here is the Game Awards Orchestra led by Lauren Balfe with lead vocals from Lauren Allred, debuting the theme song from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Okay. I am looking forward to this.
I've lost so much like hype for anything Final Fantasy VII. Like,
oh,
it's
really?
just, yeah, man. Like, I get it. Like, it's a popular version of the game, but like, it just seems to me like, hey, let's take this story that was already like perfect. We all remember it one way, and then we're just gonna like, I don't know, milk it in like a weird way, and also change some things. Like, some things have been changed.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't
interesting
know.
that they're like kind of readapting some of it.
It's very George Lucas-y.
I can see why you'd say that. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool that we get to see these characters again.
Yeah, I didn't really have any attachment to the original games. So like
Aerith wasn't a singer. Like, now she's a singer. I don't know. It's just weird. If people are enjoying it, more power to them. It just feels like they're making this game and they're just drawing it out. Like, you don't get the complete game again. It's like it's constant like add-on and regrade and rebirth and add-on and DLC and when's the part 2 and
I do feel like it seems like they're like really expanding the story quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting. I could see why if you really loved the first one, you wouldn't want that, but
it's the equivalent of metachlorians to Jedi. It's like I don't need an explanation. Like, we know it was already weird, and just let it be mysterious in its own way. You've now taken all the mystery out of a lot of the characters and a lot of the backstory because you have to over-explain it. So, like, I didn't need to know where Yuffie was during the the Midgar explosion, but hey, we now have a DLC that explains that, and hey, let's introduce Yuffie even sooner now than she was in the original game. So, like, okay, sure.
What an absolutely beautiful song from Final Fantasy VII.
It's wild how busy Jeff Keighley is on these nights. Dude's flying from stage to stage.
I think they just turn on another one.
Yeah.
He's just like a bot, like.
But that's not all we have tonight for Final Fantasy.
Of course not.
What we've done set in stone, or so they'll tell you, dearie.
Oh, there we go, Scottish accent.
The future has the power to change anything, even the past. Strap in, Newty. Things are about to get mighty interesting.
We've got a cloud sword, but not cloud.
This is Apex. Isn't this Apex?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
That's funny. I did not see that coming.
All right.
That's very fun when limits are made to be broken. When Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes to Apex Legends on January 9th.
Okay, sure.
Till all are one.
Exactly. Or at least till everything can be added to something else.
A few more awards as selected by the fans and our voting jury. In the category of Best Score and Music, the nominees are
Hey, Cora, can you stop chewing that so loud? My gosh.
Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush.
My dog was...
Oh, wait, I thought that Hi-Fi Rush won this one. I guess no.
No, that was audio design.
Final Fantasy 16. Congratulations. Here are the nominees for Best Independent Game. Cocoon, Dave the Diver.
Wow, let's take the indie game and just shove it into this like segue.
And the Game Award goes to
Dave the Diver. Oh, Sea of Stars, huh?
That's cool. Sea of Stars was cool. I
a good
didn't
one.
get very far in it, but I liked it.
I haven't gotten far in it either. I have it though.
Here's where if it's Destiny 2 Riot.
And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was early access, and like they took
That's a weird one to choose. Yeah, I know, but
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
Street Fighter 6 better be the only winner on this one.
Yeah, be very surprised if it wasn't Street Fighter 6. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I know people are liking Mortal Kombat 1 a lot, but
it is. But like out of all of those, the only two fighting games that really like pushed the fighting genre was 6.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws.
Probably Hades 2 for me.
Yeah, Hades 2 for me.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Congratulations, Square and Nomura-san. All right. Well, it's been 8 months since the release.
Right, that was not out yet, right? I can't
Yeah, that was most anticipated. Yeah.
Regrade is the last one, right?
I think Retrograde.
First Retrograde, first Final Crisis, Retrograde, Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core, plus Ultra. I can't even keep track of the names anymore.
New Honkai or Genshin?
Yeah, Genshin or Honkai is what I see here.
I played some Honkai. It was like fine. The gacha cycle doesn't really do it for me. Oh yeah, this is Honkai though. It's a cool setting.
Oh, the waifus.
And husbandos.
And husbandos.
It's really pretty.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like they put effort in it.
It's a character genre, right? Like you gotta have you have to have like 50 characters, and each one of them is the exact same persona of every other character from another game, right? You gotta have the smarty one that pushes the glasses up. You gotta have the maniacal one, the bloodthirsty one. You gotta have like the the bully that's like chip on his shoulder.
Young lady, may I ask your name?
Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger.
I don't know what that means. Sure.
She's so sad about being a Galaxy Ranger.
So sad.
You said the
Oh man.
That's so good. Have you tried Monster Hunter now?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't even know it came out.
It's like Pokemon Go, but Monster Hunter is like what I can gather from it.
Oh yeah, is it like an AR game or like you're like?
I think so.
Oh. Oh, we have fall.
Oh, this is the Lego Fortnite. I'm really curious. I feel like we've had like it was definitely front loaded with some big announcements. Like the Sega one obviously was huge.
I'm still reeling about that. I need more of that. You can't just drop that and walk away from it like it's not a big deal.
The new Mana game. I guess I'm just curious, like, what big ones are coming? We got OD. Because it's been a little bit of a lull here the last half hour, so I'm wondering what they're gonna like close out with in the last half.
I don't know. Switch 2.
I mean, that would be wild. That would be absolutely wild. I don't know what they're gonna do for Switch 2, man.
I have lost track.
It's a really different environment they're coming into with this than where they were 8 years ago.
What they need to do is do exactly what they're already doing. Just give me more hardware and make it backwards compatible. Just let me play my Switch games on this thing and give me more power. That's all we want. Don't jump to a new hardware with new cartridges and new whatever. Let me play my Switch games on it. We just all want these games to run better.
I just feel like Nintendo always does something weird with
I know.
launches. They always want to do a different way of interacting with it, and so I think I'll be a little disappointed if they don't. Honestly, like if it's literally just a Switch 2, I think I would like it more and probably play it more. But I want Nintendo to do weird things. Oh, is this game finally coming out? Is this actually going to come out?
Yeah, Skull and Bones, huh? Finally, the pirate
February
game.
16th, you say, huh?
And this has been in production for like 2+ years.
Dude,
At least
so long.
3-player co-op. Not 4, 3.
Gotta have 3. We're recognizing that we're all getting older. We have fewer friends. I like it.
It's the only way we can get a full squad.
Yeah. In this economy, you want a team of 6?
Yeah, a team of 6? What are you talking about?
Absolutely not.
This kind of feels hurtful a little bit because also, I mean, we've already got a MMO pirate game that is kind of forgotten constantly. Yeah.
It's kind of forgotten constantly, but I also feel like it's done pretty well since
it has. It's got a community.
It launched. Yeah, exactly. Like it carved something out.
All right, we're back here at the Game Awards. That was a new look at Skull and Bones from Ubisoft, which is coming out.
Have they announced the BG3 Xbox release date?
They have not
yet.
I know that was rumored they were going to like shadow drop it tonight, which would be super cool.
The next game from the studio that won Best Game Director.
Also, hello, Fabi Ethics. Thanks for hopping on.
All right, so Bethesda. So this is the first.
Oh, okay.
Party.
Arcane. It's Arcane.
All right. Well, I mean, we had Arcane with Redfall, and that didn't mean anything.
I know. But that was not. There are 2 Arcane studios. That was
I know.
That was the off Arcane studio. I mean, this might also just be more Redfall. Doesn't look like it though.
Yo, put a glove on, buddy.
Relax, man. I don't bite.
This is intense.
It is a vampire.
Oh.
Is this Blade?
Is this Blade? Bro. That's Blade. Oh! Arcane's making a Blade game? Sick.
What?
Let's go.
Oh.
That rules.
Arcane in a Marvel game, not on a Sony platform. That's not like a first party because we ever had Spider-Man and Wolverine on there. Like,
well, and it's Bethesda, so
yeah. So it's a first party Xbox game technically.
Oh man.
Innovative gameplay, but because of their authentic passion. And that's why on Blade's 50th anniversary, we are so honored to announce this true Marvel team-up.
Yes, and after Dishonored and Deathloop, our first order of business was to make another very arcane game, but with a title that is easier to say in a French accent.
Blade.
And, when we
Blade.
had and I had the opportunity to chat
That's
with
cute.
Marvel,
Deathloop.
okay, let's
Deathloop.
challenge them. Why the stake on a superhero that we both love?
And we ate it up. I mean,
I cannot believe
That's
this.
awesome. That's a great
This
character
is
to
so
use.
smart. This is so smart. Blade's a perfect video game character.
Perfect video game character.
Action adventure game, single player, where you get to play Blade your way.
Oh,
True believers, it's a dream come true.
All right.
Bro, this is great.
Why this character?
Why not?
He's the Daywalker. Eric
There we
Brooks
go.
is half man, half vampire, torn between the warm society of the living and the rushing power of the undead.
I could listen to this dude talk forever.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm loving it. He's done between
Tell
the
me
rush
more.
of the
Tell me
daylight.
more.
It is a dream
Read the phone book.
game about Blade in Paris, my hometown.
Blade in Paris, my hometown. I love it. Is this guy? I hope he's a narrator in the game.
And we shared it with bloodthirsty invaders that come out as soon as the sun goes down. Ça serait un petit peu la merde quand même.
Anything else you can tell us about the game? I know it's pretty early, right?
I can tell you one thing. Okay. The entire team at Arcane Lyon is, pouring so much love into this immersive third-person action adventure set in the heart of Paris.
Third person.
So
Yep. This seems like a spiritual successor to Dishonored, but just Blade and in Paris.
Stunts too. Ding a bell. Thank you very much, guys. Great announcement. All right.
This is, dude, the energy on this show is so much better than previous years. I don't know what it is. Like, they're doing a good job.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Anthony Mackie. Hey there, guy.
Don't ask him for an autograph.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Everybody gave up. You guys didn't. Hey, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched Twisted Metal on Peacock. And hey,
did you watch Twisted Metal? I
watched
totally
some
forgot
of it.
about it.
And as a matter of fact, I just turned on my Peacock again when because the kiddos wanted to watch Five Nights at Freddy. So I've got a Peacock and I've been meaning to sit down and watch this. But I heard it was good. I heard it was exactly what you want from a Twisted Metal series. It was like comedic yet didn't take itself too seriously.
and everybody else is going to be the first because of our incredible fans. Twisted Metal is coming back for season 2 on Peacock.
All right, good. Give it more.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta sign up for Peacock soon because they have one exclusive NFL game this year, and it's the Bills game.
I don't trust this dude.
I should have canceled it and then re-signed up during Black Friday because you saw what they did. They had a $1.99 a month, so you could do like $24 for a full year.
What is wrong with y'all?
Okay. All right, Anthony.
I see you.
We're just vamping.
Shut up. Okay. Today, the best games are like living universes, constantly expanding.
This is the adaptation category, I think, right? There was like a fair amount of it this year. How was the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Your kids like it?
They think it's the best thing they've ever watched in their entire life.
Nice.
I have no frame of reference. I've never played one of the games. I know nothing about it, and my kids know the lore like it's the greatest thing on the freaking planet. And my friends' kids also saw it, and they thought it was the greatest thing ever. And so, it wasn't for us. It was literally one of the most specifically genre movies I've ever seen, and the fans ate it up. They all loved it.
Oh, well, there you go.
But then, reviewers had no freaking clue what they were watching.
Oh, best ongoing game. I get so many cool points with my sons at this moment.
Cyberpunk should not be on this list.
Yeah.
That's a game that got a lot of patches. It's not an ongoing game.
Fortnite.
Cyberpunk 20.
Oh my.
What?
God.
That is such a weird burn, man. Because that's interesting. You're nominated for a game when the only reason you were ongoing is because you had to go back.
Because it released so poorly.
It released so badly. Don't get me wrong. I think the game deserves praise now. They went back.
Sure. Yeah. That's not the issue.
But you literally took a nomination for a category of a game that you were not ongoing. As a matter of fact,
you've literally just said you're not developing for it anymore.
Yeah, you literally just released an ultimate version where you said you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, this is weird. I don't like this.
Yeah, no, that's a bad. That's a
bad take.
And of course, the gameplay just being fun as hell. This is exciting. Team, we accept this on behalf of hundreds of people who put their hearts and souls in it. The two of us here. Please, Saskia, including this guy here. Please say
it's
something.
weird.
And I have to include here our amazing players. They've been with us throughout the whole journey, gave us feedback.
This is yeah. I mean, again, I'm glad for them. They put in the work. The Cyberpunk is a good game right now, but
yeah, no, it is. It's weird to get nominated for a genre that you're really not.
Yeah, I just don't know what ongoing game means at this point. Then.
And it's for all of you. Thank you so much.
I mean, they finally get the award that they deserved because it should have been the game. This is the game that should have been, but I don't know.
What were the other games that came out that year?
I mean, 2 years ago, right?
I think it was 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah.
like GTA 5, Bully, Need for Speed Underground, and the Red Dead Redemption series.
That 2020.
Now he leads a new studio, Lightspeed LA. Steve
Oh.
C. Martin is here to unveil a brand new project. Steve?
Thanks, Jeff.
Great to have you here. You showed this to me earlier this year. Tell us a bit about it.
It's an honor to be here, so thanks for having us. Over the past few years,
I'm gonna head to the restroom real quick.
myself
Yeah.
and a remarkable team of over 200 talented, diverse industry veterans and fresh new talent have been in.
I mean, this is really interesting. Like, it's usually good for the industry when
Tonight,
like talented developers move off of an old studio to start something new, especially if it's a new IP, which this seems like it's going to be.
seriously, I'm so excited to share so much more with you in the future. But for now, I hope you all enjoy this first taste.
Amazing. Let's take a look, Steve. Here we go.
Oh, Jeff, what a cornball! Interesting. Yikes.
Hush now. It's going to be okay. The demon is here.
Okay. Everyone loves a cyber ninja on a motorcycle. Huh.
Follow me.
Well, I mean, it's moody. Seems like third-person action shooter. Can't tell if it's like open world or not from this. Last Sentinel. I mean, I like the art design pretty well, or the art direction. Like it had a direction. Didn't feel like it was just like rehearsing cliches. So that's nice.
Lift your head.
What was this?
Now open your eyes slowly.
Those heels make me think Bayonetta. Definitely not what it is, though.
Take a breath and look around you.
What is this? The environment is very Death Stranding. Super lush and alien.
Yeah, what is this?
I can't tell. This isn't the Lightspeed game. The Lightspeed game ended up being like a really cool looking kind of like Tokyo noir, future noir
Okay.
action game.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Called Last Sentinel was what that was called. The First Descendant.
Man, Nexon
Number
Games,
24.
man.
That was the First Descendant, which is launching the summer of 2024 from Nexon. Now we have a new look at Hoyo versus Next Big.
I feel like Nexon came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
And now
but
it's just
they're
like everywhere.
there's their South Korean company.
Yeah.
Their latest announcement right here at TGA.
Yeah, Maple Story and Dungeon and Fighter. What?
This one's for the cons.
Yup. Oh, the cosplay.
What is this?
I dig the music though.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. Dude, the camera is going crazy on these.
Yeah, I know. Like,
let me see what's going on, dude. We do have the
the iconic maid look.
The show volume is on low, Red Sapphire.
Oh, is it?
Well, I mean, it's like, yeah, like definitely our voices are a lot louder than the shows. Someone was just saying that in the chat.
There we go. Appreciate that. Tell me how the audio is now.
It's definitely louder for me. So
okay, cool.
I can hear it. So I still don't really know what that was. Zenless?
ZZN or oh, is this more Armored Core?
Oh, Armored Core.
Maybe. The cost of another.
Or that looks
that was
that's
Gundam.
That's Gundam.
This is Gundam. Oh man, you know what'd be cool if this was like Sega and they're like Virtualon, a new Virtualon battle game. I mean, the style looks like it's like arena based.
Yeah. Holy particle effects.
That
is flying. I've never really played a mech game. I played Mech Assault like back in the day. I think that's the only real mech game I ever played.
Virtualon was my favorite. It was twin stick.
Yeah.
So you know 2 sticks. So it made it because the controls are simplified. It was arcade kind of. So it's fast enough that you could really move around and kind of get the movement. Sometimes the mech games get a little too complicated in the control scheme, and I'm just
they get wild. Mecha Break.
Mecha Break, yeah. So it's very Gundam inspired, but
update. But we haven't told them what they're playing on. Let's see what happens when they find out.
This looks amazing.
Ray tracing is beautiful. Yeah,
if they're playing it over GeForce Now.
You're gaming like a 4090.
40 series?
You're actually playing on a Chromebook Plus. Wow. Streaming on GeForce Now. Oh.
What the heck? Oh my god.
I would never have guessed that. I might have to look into getting a new Chromebook.
I haven't looked at GeForce Now.
It's one of the more like because I mean it's backed by Nvidia, so
right.
It's better to have like giant video cards sitting in a like server farm.
As we battle against the bugs, the automaton threat grows more menacing.
You know what's a franchise that seems like we should have gotten another entry, but there's too many games like it now. Lost Planet.
Yeah, that did just drop and disappear pretty much.
Yeah, we got a part 3. I think was the last one we got.
Yeah,
and it didn't do very well in the third one. But now all of these games remind me of that.
Yeah, I could see that. Or like a Red Faction.
Yeah.
Join the Helldivers.
Oh, this is the new Helldivers. That's right.
Join the fight for freedom. Enlist today.
Someone should make a game like Helldivers, but make it Starship Troopers.
Sure. Yeah.
Give me the Starship Troopers license.
My honor is my life. What is your craft? My craft is death.
Another one.
Yeah, man. There's so many Warhammer license games these days.
My pledge is eternal.
Wow, that's a whole year, almost a year from now. September 9th, 2024.
Wow.
They're already announcing a collector's edition.
Okay,
yeah.
Now we have a special surprise for you. Live and exclusively here at the Game Awards.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, Warlindor,
And I present to you the Old Gods of Asgard featuring their best-selling writer Alan Wake. This is Herald of Darkness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the people were clamoring for this. A lot of the podcasts I was listening to about the upcoming Game Awards were... Yeah.
So wild. I saw this clip on YouTube and I was like, man, I gotta play this game. It's wild.
It's just musical theater, man. It's great.
It's awesome.
So true. So here's a clue of how to remember visions they come true. Abandon the lights which do.
I'm gonna take this musical break for a minute.
Go for it.
Go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Grab a drink, stretch.
Stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much. I had to get away. The story's the end, all a piece of true fiction made meaningless in the face of creation.
Ah. No, there we go. This is one of those, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, you're like, what? What's happening now?
I like it. It feels very pure.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like cynical or insincere. It's nice. It's goofy. Look at Sam Lake. What a guy. What can't he do?
He's like, I'm gonna go out there and perform.
Yeah, what can't he do?
I run a studio and develop games, and now I'm gonna do like freaking musical theater. What a beast!
Love him. Wow. All right. Fantastic job, everybody. I love that we got an Alan Wake 2. I never thought we'd get another Alan Wake.
Yeah. I mean, I thought they were done because I think I remember the first one did well, but it was very specifically genre that it didn't do as well.
And it was like, yeah, it was cult hit for sure.
Yeah.
Fabulous Poets of the Fall performing in the role of Old Gods of Asgard. Thank you to the band, Sam Lake, Remedy, Epic, the cast, and everyone involved to bring that performance to life. Something you will only see right here.
Fair, Jeff.
Now it's time for
fair.
an update
That's
on the game we announced back at TGA.
He's hustling, man. Always hustling. Oh, I totally forgot about this game.
We all shared the
Yeah.
same story, the same fate. A family of strangers. A strange family. We have lived 1,000 lives. We have died 1,000 times.
I'm trying to remember now. Am I remembering this game being announced, or am I remembering this game actually coming out in this like the DLC for it?
I don't remember anymore, man. Like this genre, this like space horror genre, got like so many games released at once and announced. Yeah, it came out in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah,
and so it's like the final chapter for it.
Yeah, yeah. Made with Unity, huh?
Joining me now is Ulf from 10 Chambers. Crazy, that was 6 years ago. We announced GTFO, and that's the final chapter. You've got a free weekend on Steam.
Oh man, I don't love that I can't remember whether something happened like last year or 6 years ago.
Yeah, man. Like,
thank you for having me again. And you delicious menu. This suit is fucking amazing.
You make him feel awkward. I love it. I love it. He was just like, you delicious man, you.
You look fucking amazing.
You look fucking amazing.
And it's
Love it.
A sci-fi thing that I've been dreaming up since I was a kid, basically. And yeah, it's, it
we
is what it
to
is.
the world?
Yes, we should.
You've been working on this for a number of years.
Yes.
I'm so excited. It's finally time.
I love how awkward Jeff is.
This is awkward. This is awkward. I love it.
So good. So this is something I think Pedro would be excited to do. He loves these cooperative heist shooter things.
Reset the procedure.
Continued neuroprodding may severely damage the suspect.
Reset the procedure.
Yes, standing by.
Eject. I'm Mr. Bowman. Your subconscious was just spilling the beans about your recent Akajima district break-in. Let's continue. What are you hoping to find in the Nexus Sentinel? You mother... There's no use in fighting. I will get what I want. So that's how you found out about our Akajima vault. What were you looking for? A key. A key to what? Yes! What's the key for?
The aesthetic reminds me a little bit of that Dread movie.
Mr. Bowman, it's who? You see, just like me, you're caught here. You're caught in the den of wolves.
No idea what that is.
I have no clue what's happening, but it looks cool.
I mean, if it's a squad, like a cooperative shooter, I have no idea what's going on
No
there.
clue what just got announced. Like, I can't tell, but not actual gameplay. Okay.
Yeah, this was Rebirth, I think. This is what the title said.
Yeah. Oh man, that's not covered by AppleCare.
It looks glossy, man. Like the
yeah.
That subsurface scattering really doing well. What? What?
The new Twister looks crazy.
What is? Yeah. What?
There's no way you land on that one. There's a freaking tornado. What is happening here? Okay.
Yeah, what is this?
You just got schooled.
Hey.
No. Nobody.
Yeah, no, I mean, look.
Yeah.
Easy in, easy out.
That's our ride.
Another like squad-based thing?
Of course it is.
Exoborn. Okay.
That was Exoborn. I met with the team at Gamescom to take a look at that upcoming
I feel like we're close to saturation point on these games.
Oh, yeah.
Of the division, besides facing other players and warring factions, vertical gameplay, as you saw in the Forces of Nature, unlock the potential of the players' exo rigs to help master the apocalypse, as they say. Much more is coming in 2024 on
This
Excellent
feels like a
Welcome the
little
voice of
Anthony.
Loki in Asgard's Wrath 2, one of the most ambitious and anticipated VR games yet, Matt Mercer.
Oh, Matt Mercer, fresh from PAX Unplugged.
Hey there. I am so beyond excited to show you this trailer for our Asgard's Wrath 2. I've been working with the Sanzaru team and bringing Loki to life. It's just been absolutely amazing. And after playing Asgard's Wrath 2 as a lifelong gamer, I'm honestly blown away. So I'm honored to be a part of this franchise and want to thank everyone at Sanzaru Games, at Oculus Studios, and MetaQuest. So, without further ado, let's enjoy the trailer for Asgard's Wrath 2.
I am curious about this.
The gods take everything from mortals.
Bleed these lands dry.
Thy spirits their rightful passage. Turn worlds to ash.
You allowed Loki to deceive you. Now his chaos reigns.
The universe demands a guardian. And with each possession, you will grow stronger.
Some of these visuals still look pretty rough.
Yeah. Well,
Can't tell if that's the compression either.
No, it's because these are being made for the Quest 3, and the Quest 3 is a powerful chip, but it still is a handheld chip.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a Qualcomm mobile chip. And this is probably cross-compatible with the Oculus 2 as well.
Yeah, I would think so.
So
I wonder how long it is. Like how big of a game it is.
Yeah.
There is no time or place you can hide. Your fate.
I can't tell who's the character. Like, who are you playing as? Like, what's the protagonist on this?
I think it said you're a champion that stands against the gods.
So like,
was
you could
like
pick
what I got.
one of many, or is it build your own? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Foolish mortals, oblivious to the chaos that awaits you just outside. I'll see you sooner than you think.
Okay,
I'll get you next time, He-Man. Next time.
Year, not just for games, but for adaptations of the games we love. Right now, we have an exclusive look at the highly anticipated new series, Fallout.
All right. So I haven't seen any of this.
Oh. Hello there. Now, how about we turn on some lights?
Love Walter Goggins.
Well, you know what they say. War never changes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. I'm game for it.
Fallout. Please welcome
Oh, dang.
Mountain, Ella Purnell, and Walton Goggins.
Yeah, Walton Goggins. I love that dude.
What's up, y'all? I hope you don't mind. We brought a little extra security.
There's like a giant
Was it
tower.
Brotherhood of Steel, right? That's what they're called.
Excited
Yeah.
for you all to see Fallout on Prime this April.
But our real honor tonight is that we're here to hand out the award for best adaptation. What, dude? It says our bosses are here.
What?
Oh, there they are.
Oh!
Oh, we got Todd.
Jonathan Nolan, Mr. Howard.
Yeah, but we should probably hurry this up. I don't think he can breathe in there.
Yeah, how you doing, big man? Okay. All right.
So this year, video games and film and television were bigger and better than ever before.
Here are the nominees for Best Adaptation.
So, I mean, Mario, obviously.
I
see
love
this?
Nocturne.
Great. It's
Absolutely,
good. It's
dude.
real good.
The last 5 minutes of that show, just like
Your fiance is hope for the world.
I feel like Last of Us has to win this, but maybe Mario will. I mean, Mario Brothers movie was huge.
Yeah, no, like.
The world felt that's where the cars and guns come in.
The Mario movie. I get Last of Us, fine.
Goes
But
to
you literally had a game that was a
The
movie. Like,
Last of Us.
yeah, I just don't understand. Like,
I mean, they did a lot of adaptations. Honestly, the show.
it's a great show. I guess my point is like the game is already a movie in itself. So you had a perfect like. You know what I mean? Like it's live action. It's already like a.
They did a lot. That's different though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like the stretches of it is like I don't know. A Mario movie is something that we've been wanting for so long. We finally got it, and it like
shout out
yeah,
good.
Crime, Craig Mason
Yeah, no, I mean I heard it was good. Yeah,
it's on Netflix right now, man. Go watch it.
I probably won't. Maybe eventually.
Big thanks to
So
HBO
good.
and the support they've given us, and a lot big thanks to our Last of Us community. None of this without you. Thank you so much.
We also want to thank our partners.
Famously positive community of Last of Us fans.
Special shout
Yeah.
out to Carter Swan and the whole PlayStation Productions team.
We're also getting a remaster of Part 2 already.
Thank you.
Yeah, with like a roguelike add-on, which is interesting. Again, I mean, I've said it before, but man, this has been by far, I think, the best produced Game Awards yet.
Yeah.
Like, they've really done a nice job with it. Not many, like, cringe parts.
No.
Like, everything's felt, like, pretty on target. A couple, like, actually kind of good emotional moments.
Uh-oh. Cozy town builder.
Dude, I'm overwhelmed with the number of these games right now. I'm playing right now Moonstone Island, which is like Stardew Valley meets Pokemon. I'm playing Coral Island and Whitney is 2, which is also super good. There's so many of them.
Nintendo really dropped the ball on the amount of support they gave Animal Crossing.
Yeah, very much so. But I mean, they don't care. That's Nintendo, baby.
It's just like they literally just could have kept going.
Yeah. Palia.
Free on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, really? Is that what that said?
Yeah. Oh, this is Monster Hunter now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Did you see that movie Tar with Kate Blanchett?
No, but I know what you're talking
The
about.
composer. The Monster Hunter World specifically has a major appearance in that movie that I was not expecting.
Anxiety and put it into making games. I mean, it's evolved over time, especially as I've gotten into AAA.
Well, guess what, everybody?
Oh man, Midnight Suns! What a game! What a game, Midnight Suns! Oh,
Which spans the
did you like it?
Oh my god, it's so good!
Really?
Incredibly good. Easily,
really?
Maybe my favorite, either my favorite or my second favorite Marvel game of all time. It's so good.
Something that I've made.
Interesting. It was. No one talked about it.
I know it did not get nearly the attention it deserved, but it was great gameplay loop. It was really characterful. Yeah, it was great.
No Man's Sky 1.0.
Yeah. I was thinking about firing it up on my old on my Steam Deck. See how it ran. Unbelievable amount of content they've added to this game. I really want to know how they make their money. Like where?
Yeah,
what's their
because it's
revenue?
all free, right? None of it has been paid for.
The vast majority of it has been free. Yeah. I mean, look at this. It's insane. I wouldn't even know where to start if I started it back up.
Wow. They're going to keep going, huh? That's so cool looking.
Yeah.
That's insane that they're still going. That's so cool.
I genuinely do want to know more about their revenue model.
Game we announced 10 years ago with this guy right here.
Can't believe that announcement was 10 years ago.
Looks like
neither can I.
That boy's been through a lot.
What does next decade look like for Hello Games?
Well, to start with, next year is going to be a really big year for No Man's Sky.
I mean, they could have given up.
Working on it for 10
Yeah.
years now, and I still really love it. Still really enjoy it. But what people don't know is that for the last 5 years, we've been working on something new.
No kidding.
Another game.
Yeah, something very different, something maybe more ambitious. You know, for
here we go. Tell us a bit about it, Sean.
Well, for No Man's Sky, we generated a whole universe of kind of sparse.
I'm genuinely really interested in this.
And that wasn't easy, you know, it was hard, but there is something that's much harder that we wanted to do. For our new game, we wanted to create an Earth, you know, something as varied, a planet that is as varied as a universe.
So basically, like one planet, but go as in
detail,
depth,
deep as you can. Yeah.
Video game mountains, but mountains that are miles high, taller than Everest. That when you climb to the top of them and look out, you can see rivers and canyons and continents. You know, you can see oceans.
So it's just like an open world planet kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean the first real open world, right? Something without boundaries.
This boy.
that Starfield shot.
Sort of
oh my god, that was.
Well, we can't wait to take a look.
That hurt.
I mean, I think that's the line of the first real open world is.
And you know, it's quite a small team that's working on it. There's about a dozen of us.
His heart's got to be in his mouth showing a new trailer for a new thing.
We're very excited to share this. You and I have been talking about this one for years.
Yeah, we're super nervous, you know, but really excited. If you know people like it, this is a game I would like to still be updating 10 years from now.
All right, so Game Awards 2033. We'll be back. But no, let's take a look. This is such an incredible project, and I'm honored that we get to show it off. Should we do it, Sean?
Yeah, let's.
I'm excited.
Here we go.
All right, let's go. Oh shit.
Bruh. This is gonna. They should not be showing us this. I'm so nervous for them. Dude.
Are you giving me open world Breath of the Wild? Is that what you're doing here?
So it's already been in development for 5 years, they said.
And they've learned all the stuff they need to with No Man's Sky.
Yeah. What are we doing, guys?
Underwater?
What the heck? Light, no fire. All right. Let's go.
Remember, that comes from an independent team. Absolutely incredible. I've been waiting for you.
Line me up and call me a chump, man. I'm getting that.
So very, very exciting, and I'm excited to see games like that show kind of
3 hours of crazy there, Team Pandora.
Hopefully TGA too. All right. Now join me in welcoming to the stage actor Simu Liu.
All right, Simu. He shows up for anything, man. He's always game. What did he do to his foot? What did you do to your foot, Simu?
Buddy, how y'all doing tonight?
Shang-Chi, baby.
God, there's so many of you. You guys all look so,
Ken.
so beautiful.
Ken, that's
first
right.
off, I want to address the elephant in the room. My foot's fine, you guys. I did tear my Achilles. I wasn't riding a dragon. I was playing pickup basketball in Miami. I wish there were a better story to this, you guys, but the story is this.
That's the greatest story.
As you age, as you get older, particularly as you cross the 30 threshold, your body starts to break down. All right, things start happening.
Simu, you can't be talking about this, man.
The laws of aging don't apply.
Oh, the budget's huge for this. They've had all sorts of announcements. Go, Team Pandora. Go look up the Sega announcement for today.
Yeah.
That is literally still the best announcement.
Now,
Just go look at the Sega announcement.
Share something that
It's
really,
crazy.
really
I can't believe what they announced. They just dropped it.
got a chance to team up with Frost Giant on their new real-time strategy game.
Oh, interesting.
Now, RTS is a genre that I was absolutely obsessed with as a kid. I loved building armies and obliterating my enemies in Age of Empires, Command and Conquer, and of course, my absolute all-time favorite game, StarCraft. Yes, so happy you guys cheered for that. Now, if you've been destroyed by carriers and void rays on BNet at any point over the past 10 years, that was definitely your boy. And that's why I'm so excited for Stormgate. Look, it's a noob strat, I understand, all right? But I loved it. Look, that's why I love Stormgate. It was made by a team of ex-StarCraft developers who are just as obsessed with RTS as I am. And in addition to competitive and co-op modes in the game, it's got an ongoing campaign that was written by Frost Giant with a little help from the legendary Chris Metzen. And so, yes.
What else did he do?
Brought a little bit of gameplay.
Chris Metzen. He's done
the first reveal of a pretty badass new character who I may or may not have gotten to voice. Let's have a look.
So this was a Kickstarter game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this was kickstarted.
Too late, my friend.
In God's name have we done?
Yes, give me the art.
That's a very old school look.
Yes, I dig it.
Look at the rush.
Look at the Zerg rush there. Ah. All right.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say it's on Kickstarter right now. Huh.
That was me.
I saw that. But
see,
just
pretty good, right?
Whatever you think you know about Sega, that trailer blows it away.
Time to hand out the next award. Here are the nominees for best action.
They have more genuine celebrities this time, and they're not like making a joke of it. You know, like
they're actually part of the.
Last year, Al Pacino came out and it was like, "What's going on?"
What? I don't even know what video games
I
are.
don't really, I've never seen a video game.
Duncan Chino.
To play it on the computer.
Hey-oh.
Best action adventure. I feel like Tears of the
Game
Kingdom,
award
right?
goes to, no surprise here, The Legend of Zelda Tears
Yeah.
of the Kingdom.
Which means it won't get Game of the Year.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it won't.
I feel like
it's my
still
Game of the Year.
I think it'd be such a cool story if Baldur's Gate got Game of the Year.
Yeah.
That's probably my Game of the Year.
このゲームを作ったすべてのスタッフを代表してこのような賞をいただき本当にありがとうございます。
I'm so glad to be able to be here to accept this award on behalf of everyone who worked together to create this game.
I love that he's wearing a champion tunic.
我々開発チームはこのゲームをゼルダの伝説の中で
That's awesome.
壮大な冒険になるように一生懸命作り込みました。
Everyone on the development team truly gave their all in making this game the best that it could be.
プレイヤーの皆さんそれぞれのユニークなゲームプレイが皆さん独自のハイラルの物語となります。プレイヤーの皆さん本当にありがとうございます。
Everyone's unique approach to playing this game can become their own personal story as an adventure through the lands of Hyrule. And to all the players, you have my sincere thanks.
Thank you so much.
Nice. There you go.
Congratulations, Mr. Anuma. And I am happy now to announce winners in a few more categories at the Game Awards. Here are the nominees for Best RPG, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of
Yeah, this is the one Starfield now.
Stars and Starfield.
This should be Baldur's Gate 3.
Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
So, do you think it'll get Game of the Year now?
I mean,
Usually
I think
they
between Game of the Year is
Yeah.
between Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom.
City Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. And the Game Award goes to
Fire Emblem Engage? Oh, Pikmin 4. Yeah.
Interesting.
Here are the nominees for Best Sports Racing Game. EA Sports FC24.
I feel like it's gotta be Forza.
Yeah, it's Forza, right?
Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, and the Crew Motorfest. And this year, the Game Award goes to Forza
Yeah.
Motorsport.
Yeah. I played a lot of Forza. The online modes are really, really solid, really fun.
This year are Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6,
I've got like 150 hours in Street Fighter 6, so I'm partial.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. I'll say this, the way co-op works in Baldur's Gate 3 is really impressive. Like couch co-op is great on it.
By the fans, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, Genshin Impact, Marvel's Spider-Man
Let's see how
2,
rabid Baldur's Gate 3 fans
Legend
are.
of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
I think Baldur's Gate 3's got Game of the Year. I think it's heading towards like kind of like
Interesting.
End of the show sweep.
Gaming on Sphere from Google and Samsung.
On the Sphere?
Yeah, it did just come out, Rolls. It's when the cutoff is a matter of conversation. Like,
yeah, it's we talk about this every year. Yeah. A friend of ours just went to the U2 concert at the Sphere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said it's absolutely mind blowing.
The thing seems crazy.
I would love to go see that thing.
I can't imagine living there, but I would love to go see it.
I saw the Stranger Things thing that they just announced on it.
Yeah,
it looked really cool.
Dude, Vegas is they're trying so hard to be Dubai. Like the ad campaign this year for Vegas has been crazy.
I don't know what they just sold me.
Love Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear's, what is it? Expansion for Strive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that game.
Oh, it's already out.
Yeah, Strive. Yeah, I think it's just an ad for Strive. Oh, okay. It's the new DLC character. Nice. I should get back into that game. That game is so good. This game looks so good. It is so
It is.
much fun to
It
watch.
plays really fast too.
Yeah.
Soul bad guy.
Ooh.
New game mode? Oh,
Oh. Dude, you want to play?
Not even a whole new game, just a whole new game mode.
That's cool.
Oh, it's another vape one.
Boy, they're really pushing up on these vapes, huh?
Nicotine addiction can make stress worse.
Yeah, KOF mode. Yeah, KOF mode, King of Fighters mode, indeed. Adding the 3-on-3. What is this?
Ark? No, Ark doesn't have dragons.
Yeah, play Ark.
Oh, it is Ark. Okay, never mind. I guess Ark has dragons now.
I saw feathers on the dinosaur. I'm like, oh, that's Ark.
All right, welcome back to the Game Awards. We still got some awards to hand out. Timothy Chalamet will be here to help, and we have some more world premieres, including this one.
With Timothy
They already
Chalamet?
announced the Jurassic Park game earlier.
Yeah, and it looked a lot like Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
Oh, more Final Fantasy 16.
Enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derive their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War.
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who? What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I have a feeling we're about to find out, and that we will not like the answer. Then we better cut this short.
Is this like a full expansion?
Yeah. Whole new chapter.
Huh. The Rising Tide. I would love to get this, but
yeah, I've played a few of the older ones.
yeah, I mean, I played
12, 13. I didn't finish.
I think I played the first Lightning one.
Yeah, 13. That was 13. Yeah. Then Lightning Rises was their next one.
And I played the Boys Trip one.
Before the final battle
Oh,
of Final Fantasy 16 with Echoes of the Fallen, which is out tonight on PlayStation.
I think it's 15.
15.
I think it's 15.
Yeah.
Now to present our next award, Best Game Direction, please welcome one of our industry.
I got about halfway through 15, the mobile, the TV version.
Oh yeah.
Jedi, Battlefield,
Which is the same game, just like
and Apex
graphically lowered.
Vince Zampella.
Yeah. No Tommy Tallarico?
Good evening, everyone. So, game design can be chaos. Actually, let me rephrase that. The best game design is almost always part chaos, right? Today, it's really normal for teams of hundreds to work for years on huge open worlds that are condensed into one package.
And then
When that
promptly
chaos
let
has
go.
somehow been harnessed into a cohesive artistic expression. That's great game design. So tonight, I'm proud to present the nominees for Best Game Direction.
Best game direction.
I think this goes to Alan Wake 2 as well, because I think it's being read as that kind of like super
Yeah.
auteur
Yeah.
sort of game.
I can see that.
I feel like I haven't played Spider-Man 2, but I feel like it probably deserves more awards than it actually got.
Yeah.
I think it's either Tears of the Kingdom or Alan Wake, but my money's on Alan Wake.
Amazing. And the winner is Alan Wake 2.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't believe the Baldur's Gate guy is in full armor. like, it's amazing. Good for him. What is this like Scene Kid church music they're playing?
Thank you.
I think it has a lot to do with the fact that like the direction in general, just how they changed it. Like it's got the new art style, the new like mechanics that Mario Wonder got.
Yes. Direction.
So
I was still kind of surprised by the nom for best art direction though for it.
Build it.
I get it, but I was a little surprised by it.
To Remedy team.
I mean, if you're a fan of Mario and you've been kind of following along, the changes that they made,
and build it.
Yeah, team.
We can pull into
it's the first time Mario has been redesigned. When it comes down to like animation, like it was. They've been reusing the same animations and movements since New Super Mario Wii.
Build something out of it
In the 3D realm for
miracles.
I mean years. And this one they redid the sprite work, whole new animations, whole new reactions, whole new sounds. It's a whole new voice for Mario. It's just a different.
One other thing.
I don't know how to explain it. You would have to like if you know the nuances of the old Mario and then play Wonder, you're like this feels different. So yeah, they did change a lot.
Thank you, Game Awards.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, for not being lazy, yeah, they didn't. They changed enough that it now feels like a new game as opposed to a rehash.
Yeah, I still feel like I would have liked to have seen Lies P get like a nom there, or Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah,
I think both would have been good choices. Still, it was definitely Alan Wake's award, though. Oh, I forgot about this game.
In this game, we set a bold vision for ourselves.
What is this?
We said that if we're
The
gonna make a
finals.
shooter,
It's like I think it's like a battle royale kind of competitor, but not really a battle royale.
Huh.
Standing here today, I'm so proud and grateful for the amazing team at Embark Studios who helped make this crazy dream a reality. And of course, to all of you, our amazing players, watching you play the finals has been the most gratifying experience of my entire career. You're not just a part of this journey, you guide us and you inspire us, and I love you for that. Now, let's watch our latest trailer and keep your eyes peeled for the launch date at the very end. It might be sooner.
This is another Nexon game.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
enjoy.
Embark Studios and Nexon. Holy shit, that looked intense. So it's like an Apex competitor. Three people squads.
But like in a game show kind of
Yeah, like Squid Game meets
Gotcha. Ooh.
Surprised this hasn't been done before, honestly, as a concept. That just kind of makes obvious sense. Do it as a game show.
What is it? Running Man?
Yeah. Setting looks fun.
Very Smash TV like. Maybe not as violent and grotesque, but
yeah.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
December 2023. Okay.
But Season 1. Play now. I'm on the website.
Right, the finals is out tonight on Steam, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5.
Nice.
The show. Make sure to check out the Game Awards in Fortnite as well all month.
Gotta download it.
Voting for their favorite user-created island of the year, and the winner is Fort Who. Congratulations! You can port over the winning island.
Congratulations, Fort Who.
While you're there, collect all the TGA trophies for an XP boost. We want to help you unlock those Peter Griffin skins. The island code is below. Still to come, the presentation of Game of the Year featuring our orchestral salute to the nominees.
These are all games made within Fortnite. That's craziness.
Yeah. This is what I mean. They're going to eat Roblox. They're trying to eat Roblox's lunch, which Roblox is having a pretty big lunch. So, I mean, we'll see. But
Yeah. My kids play both of them. So, like.
Ooh, what do we got? Ooh, what's happening?
Larian Studios here. Okay.
It is time for you to
Oh, maybe the deluxe edition thing.
complete our destiny.
I've already bought this game twice, and I'm still thinking about getting the deluxe edition. It looks so good.
Are we going to get the Xbox release?
Maybe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never.
Yeah,
Xbox Series, the Xbox One on the far left.
Yep.
A release date? No release date?
I guess not.
What?
That's a bummer. That's a bummer.
That's weird, man. Again,
That's a
just
bummer.
this weird, like, weird.
I'm surprised. I was expecting that to have a date.
Yeah.
Which mobile game you're hyped for in 2024? After the show, check out the TGA post show on Twitch, where Google
I know.
will reveal the winner.
They've been holding out on us with that release date for a long time.
Awesome. Thanks, Sydney. Well, now it's time for tonight's final world premiere. That's right. We're getting towards the end of the show. And this
Yeah,
one,
what are we closing out with?
I will let speak for itself.
I have no idea what this is.
Looks very Monster Hunter-y.
Yeah, it does. You're right. You're right. I mean, if this is the last world premiere, this has got to be like a full new game, right? Like, looks intense.
Nah, they don't look like chocobos to me.
Yeah, I think you're right about this being Monster Hunter.
Capcom presents. Yep.
Wilds. All right. Sign me up. I mean, if this is like a new like sequel to World, like if it's that big, that expansive, that kind of like that's what we're doing, then I'm all in. Monster Hunter World was incredible. $2025.
Jeez. Yeah, if only, team.
I'm all about it.
Please welcome to the stage Monster Hunter series producer Ryozo Tujimoto. It's so great to have you here at the Game Awards. We got to hang out in Osaka earlier this fall where you showed me the gameplay. You gave me a demo of the game, and wow, I got to tell you guys, it looks incredible. Everyone wants to know, we saw 2025. When do we get to play this?
はい、ようやく、発表することができました。モンスターハンターの新作です。こちらですね、9月に、ゼフさんにも見ていただきましたタイトルなんですが、現状ですね、2025年、リリースを目指して開発しています。
Thank you, Jeff. I'm very happy to finally be able to.
I mean, they announced GTA 6 last week. I mean, earlier this week, a trailer for 2025. So, like,
BioWare teased that new Mass Effect that's like not going to come out until 2028 or something. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy.
Everyone wants to know, when do they get to see more on this? Any sense of when we're going to see more on this game?
はい、こちらのタイトルの続報はですね、
Probably Tokyo Game Show.
夏頃、現状予定しておりますので、しばらくちょっとお待ちいただけたと思っております。それとですね、今年、カプコンがですね、40周年を迎えさせていただきました。この40年間、応援してくださった、ファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。これからもですね、皆様に楽しんでいただけるいいゲームを作っていけるよう努力して、頑張ってまいりますので、これからも引き続きよろしくお願いいたします。
We plan on revealing more information about this game in the summer of 2024, so we hope you keep an eye out for it. Also, Capcom is currently celebrating its 40th anniversary. I would like to thank all of the Capcom fans for all of your love and support throughout all of these years. We couldn't have done it without you. Capcom will continue to create exciting, fun games, and the best is yet to come.
Excellent. Thank you, Ryozo. Great to see you.
Cool. I'm all about that. That seems great.
Game of the year from the upcoming films Wonka and Dune Part 2. Please welcome YouTuber Modded Controller 360.
Oh man, you saw that, right?
Awesome.
You
Awesome.
have a YouTube channel?
Yeah. I can't believe they got our boy Timothy.
The imagination, passion, and technical brilliance of the 6 nominees for the Game of the Year were truly inspiring.
We needed this. We needed a little bit of like serious artists talking about it. This is good.
About but the Game of the Year?
Just about like game, like, you know what I mean? Like it's good to have that.
Yeah.
I mean, I want someone from the games industry doing it, but like no one in the games industry can do it.
It's Timothy Chalamet, man. Chalamet, thank you. Flipping the syllables in my mouth.
I get it.
He's huge, man. Like he was in Dune, you know.
He's the lead in Dune. He's the lead in the new Wonka. He was on SNL like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's huge. But also, he is a gamer. He had a YouTube channel.
Yep, which is amazing.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, I really do think this is going to Baldur's Gate. It might go to Tears of the Kingdom.
I had a YouTube channel people found.
Modded Controller 360 is what it was.
It's amazing.
It's good, YouTube. This is Modded Controllers 360.
Yeah, people have been re-uploading them because it was pulled down. Yeah, he had his own YouTube channel, but here's a video. Like someone re-uploaded one of his videos. Huh.
I think Timothy Chalamet was in Interstellar as well. He played the son.
Yeah.
He was the kid.
I mean, he was a YouTuber, like in his youth.
Yeah, he's not actually a YouTuber. I mean, like, he had a YouTube channel, but...
He had a YouTube channel, just like anyone at that age, right? Like, you're like, hey, I got this thing. I'm going to put this video up. This before YouTube was, like, all about influencers. It's more about a place to just put your videos up. Give me that Tears of the Kingdom, baby. That's what I want to win, but I don't think it'll win. I think the Baldur's Gate 3 is too strong.
Yeah.
And as much as Spider-Man 2 deserves the love, which it should have won something over the night, it hasn't won a single thing all night.
Yeah.
If it wins this, it would be weird.
Yeah, it's not gonna win this. Yeah. No way. Look at what is that dude playing?
That's an oboe, right?
Crazy. It was a crazy looking oboe though, if that was an oboe. It's got a stand and everything.
Doo-doo-doo.
Boy, we are going.
Yeah, you're right. The vibe for this year's Game Awards was way better.
Yeah,
not as cheesy, not as try hard.
Yeah, there wasn't like the kind of weird snark that you get sometimes with this either. Like it felt like it grew up.
Yeah.
And the game of the year is Baldur's Gate 3.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
They did it. Look at this man.
Now he gets to go up in the armor.
Love it. What a guy. Look at this guy.
He must be sweating his freaking.
That's amazing.
I didn't expect it anymore.
Thank you. Now, hopefully, not the game of the year. It'll get a good. It'll get a good discount right now on Steam, so that I can buy it. I want to talk to squirrels.
And the team at Larian spent their hearts and souls for 6 years on this game.
I still need to finish it. I'm like halfway through Act 2, and then I started a co-op game with Wit too.
Along the way, we lost quite a few people also, so we want to dedicate this to all the people we lost, and
Duncan,
to Jim, our lead thematic artist, who passed away in the.
Aww.
I want to thank over 2,000 people, so sit back and relax. But I also want to thank everybody that supported us throughout this.
What's going on, Adam?
Hey, Adam. How you doing, man?
Our families, our friends.
I was telling him that I was telling Jordan here that you're coming to PAX.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's awesome, man. I'm gonna have to make sure I get there. All right.
That was
I thought that was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all of tonight's winners. We will see you next year at our 10th anniversary Game Awards, which I'm happy to announce will return right here to the Peacock Theater on Thursday, December 12th, 2024.
Look at this guy. He's dropping announcement dates already a year. Just like every other video game that was announced tonight.
So by my count, that was 35 like world premiere trailers tonight. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's
if
a lot.
If you got a list written out, send that to me when you get a chance.
Yeah, well,
so I can kind of pull up a list. Oh man, that was intense. That was a lot. That was a lot. 3 hours and 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's a long
3-hour show. 30 minutes worth of pre-show, I guess, is what they did. Are we doing world premiere countries for everyone in the world? Yeah, I mean, it was world premiere for everybody. So a lot of those things that were coming out they weren't like exclusive to any specific region for sure. No, man, that was great. I mean, I don't know what to say. I honestly you're
just gonna have to go Google the Sega thing and like put yourself to sleep, kind of reading up on all the details.
It's absolutely bananas. I can't believe that was such a weird like announcement. Like it just here's a company that just like you know what, I gotta show this thing again because I'm just blown away at this like weird announcement. I was not expecting this at all. And just
even the way it starts out.
It's like I'm gonna pause. So we got some. I saw immediately. You could see here. You've got like Jet Set Radio stuff and the all the kind of the iconography of it. You saw the Shinobi machine in the background.
Yeah.
I saw the Streets of Rage right there.
Oh, I missed that one.
And then, of course, the Sonic ring sounds. Yep. And then right here, they really kind of fly through some stuff. And so there was the Jet Set there. And that right there was the Golden Axe. And right there, that's the gloves and for Streets of Rage. Crazy Taxi.
Oh, Crazy Taxi is the one I forgot.
Yeah.
Did you save the game?
Really? Of course I did.
And it's just like, what?
First, let's just say what an incredibly well put together trailer.
Yeah, like so incredible.
The way they built that, like the way they like hid things for you, they incredibly well done.
Yeah. So here we have a new successor, a new sequel, Jet Set Radio 3 or Jet Set Radio Future 2 or whatever we're gonna call this. I think they just announced the name. The name of it's back there. Jet Set. Was it Jet Set Mod? Oh no, so Jet Set Radio there. Jet Set Radio. So we've got another Streets of Rage. We got a Shinobi,
which looked amazing.
Yeah, good 2D style.
Look how good.
Got a Golden Axe. And then a Crazy Taxi.
That's wild. That's so wild. I thought the big announcement was going to be a Virtua Fighter, but like, the direction they went,
yeah,
we're refreshing like all of our franchises.
Right, Team Midori. So I know, like, you out of everybody who I know covers a lot of the retro stuff and a lot of the like emulation machines and all that, I think you would appreciate this. I mean, that is just a huge announcement, and it wasn't like they didn't even mention Sega or anything before they dropped the trailer.
Yeah, it just like appeared.
It just appeared, and I was just like, okay. And then we heard the Sonic sound, and then I saw these like Sonic iconography and Sonic, Sega stuff, and I was like, what's going on here? And just the buildup felt console level launch. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. Like, it was like Sega was announcing what their like 3-year, 5-year plan is. It was like, it was like a rebrand kind of a thing, but not a rebrand.
Yeah.
It's like, we're literally back. We're relaunching the brand. Here it is.
Yeah, it was essentially Sega's here again, but we don't have a console. But yet, here are our first party titles that we're going to announce.
Super interesting.
Based on IPs that you already know.
Super interesting.
Yeah. I mean, revamping all their older titles. You don't see that. Oh yeah, Sonic Mania, Sonic Superstars. If you haven't played it, is really good. I'm enjoying that a lot.
Nice.
I just downloaded Sonic Dream Team on iOS.
Oh, I was gonna try that out. Yeah, because it's on the arcade.
Really good. It's on arcade, and it's really good. And I'm like, hopefully this gets ported over to consoles because it's that good. Yeah. I mean, just seeing some of these. I think what's interesting is Sega lost a lot of its own market share because people wanted these games. So like within the past like 2 to 3 years, we've seen homage games. Like there is a Crazy Taxi homage game that came out like a year ago. There is that Jet Set Radio style game that just released like a month ago on Steam. So there's like multiple games within the genre because everyone wants more of these games, but Sega won't do it. And then all of a sudden Sega go, yeah, we've been listening. By the way, here's footage of all these games.
Yeah, that was a very cool announcement.
And it wasn't even like CG like trailer. It was like that was all developmental gameplay.
Yeah. Absolutely. And like they all had like distinct styles, like different, like they're staying to different genres. Yeah, super wild. I'm curious. I wonder how close we are to any of those games right now. Like, if they're like staggered, if they have a planned launch schedule for them as like a one at a time, or like kind of within a year, or something like that.
Well, Sega's been interesting because Sega hasn't really done anything on their own. A lot of Sega's own studios, like all of this, the Yakuza, and all of their own like developmental studios, they've been doing their own things like Sonic Team and Yakuza. But if you look back at any Sonic or any game that is Sega title like, for example, Streets of Rage 4 wasn't Sega. Like, it was WayForward with permission from Sega. So it's almost like I think they learned that, hey, let's give our franchises to other developmental, maybe indie studios, smaller studios. Let them make the game, and we just become the publisher, like we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I think that might work out for them. And if they can knock it out of the park, like they did with Streets of Rage 4, like Sonic Mania, where they handed it over to Christian Whitehead, and he ran and made this like independent game, this Sonic game with the blessing of Sega. That's how you do it. That's how Sega comes back. And I think it's impressive to see a company like Sega that's forgotten in a way, but has such an amazing array of IPs that don't get used. All we see is like Yakuza and Sonic. And there's so many other franchises. And if these do well, we're going to see more from Sega. And that's cool.
I think the quality is going to matter a lot here. Like they've got to be interesting games to play. For reasons other than like nostalgia.
Right. And I think, Tim, you're right. Because during the PS2 days, they gave their license away and started doing some pretty janky like sequels or whatever. And Capcom did the same thing, right? Like they did it with Bionic Commando. They kind of like gave their IPs to like certain outside Western developers, and they ran with it, and they kind of did things that probably wouldn't have sold anywhere else. So I mean, look, at this point, seeing Golden Axe even being used again.
Yeah, that's wild. And seeing it being used in like a 3D like character action kind of like setting as well. Like that's a really resource intensive kind of game to develop. Like I'm curious if they nail that.
So many modern games are influenced by some of the arcade titles of the past that Sega like Crazy Taxi, that idea of like that frantic racing kind of evolved and became Burnout, which then became like style. And for all of those to run with their like, to become known for it, as opposed to Golden Axe should be the beat 'em up. For Streets of Rage should be the unequivocal beat 'em up, but they're not, because they didn't release anything for so long.
Right.
They need to come back and go, hey, reclaim their title as we do this. We do this.
I would love a new Outrun. That would be super cool.
I mean, how many games out there that we see? You can go on the marketplace on any right now and look up how many Outrun-esque, Outrun montage, Outrun homage style games are out there right now. And all Sega needs to do is kind of release a new Outrun, but maybe not have to do it themselves. Go hand it off to someone that has some of these games. You know, hand it off to someone that did one of these indie titles that did a good job, and go, hey, we like your style. This would be good for a new Outrun. Do it. You now have the Outrun title, the Outrun license. Run with it.
Yeah. There's not a lot of good indie racing developers now. Trying to think like arcade style racing. It'd be interesting to give Codemasters a shot at it. But like they're EA now. I'm trying to think who else.
I'll take a look here. I've got
I love the new Need for Speed, but obviously that's
no. One of my favorites, and what's interesting about that is here, I'll pull it up on my there's a few kind of like retro style racers, and I've got a few of them in my inventory. There's one in particular that's very much Sega Saturn like. Let me take a look here. Where is it? If I go in my library, I'm trying to remember because I can't remember the name. Racing. I can't believe I'm looking at Brothers here, and I can't believe
I know.
A remake of that.
Like we had Two Brothers remake. We had Pony Island 2 get announced.
Yeah.
We had a new Golden Idol get announced. That Usual June game looked cool.
Yeah. That looked really cool too. Yeah.
The match, what was it? Like the Matchless Kung Fu looked pretty wild.
Yeah, that looked really
cool. We got a
cool.
World of Goo sequel.
That's a game I can't believe that we're seeing again.
Yeah. And then I think I'm really excited for Exodus.
Yeah, so there's, for example,
to hear more about it.
there's Horizon Chase Turbo. So we've got that one, which is a pretty good one. And so that's very Outrun-esque style. What else? Hot Shot Racing. That's the one that I'm thinking of.
Thanks for hanging out, Team Pandora.
Yeah, so Hot Shot Racing is the one. So if you're interested in that style, in that like retro, like 90s, that Sega, that Daytona USA, that style, that's one to pick up. Hot Shot Racing.
I think what I would love is if they like dedicated the resources to make just like do Outrun now. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I don't know. That'd be cool.
I mean, they tried it. They tried it in 2006, right? So we had Outrun Coast to Coast, which is a really good.
That's 17 years ago, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's farther and out of then than it was from then to like Outrun.
No, I get it. And so you've got games like Hot Shot Racing, which I think that's what I'm saying is here's someone that was inspired by a franchise from Sega and then made a game. And this is what I'm saying, if these companies can make a game, they can just literally.
Oh, your mic went out there, man.
So like if you can just like this style right here.
I'll have to give one of these a shot and see how it goes.
It's so fun.
The feel matters so much for games.
Yeah, and these guys got it. And so that's what I'm saying. If they hand this to someone like this that's already got the pedigree, then we can. But give them the Daytona license. Give them the Sega GT Rally title. Give them the
Daytona would be really sweet. So what was so obviously Sega was your favorite announcement of the night.
I gotta go back and look through what I liked for sure. But there was so much. There was so much.
I think the ones that stand out for me are that new No Man's Sky developer Light No Fire. Obviously, really curious.
Light No Fire looks really. That's gonna be huge.
And then Blade.
Oh man, Blade. That was also really cool, and it's also from Arcane. We're getting that from Arcane. So that's going to be cool.
That's huge. We got a new Kojima announcement, which we didn't see anything of, but like cool.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be excited about that other than it's just Kojima. So
yeah. And then I think for me, I think Exodus, Blade, and Light No Fire are probably my favorite announcements tonight. A lot of really cool looking stuff.
Yeah, there's some excellent stuff. I'm going to go through and kind of like rewatch some of these trailers and kind of piece together what I feel, but so far it's a pretty strong showing.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm excited. It's good start or good end to the year. Nominees and awards set aside. I mean, Baldur's Gate was going to win a bunch of them to begin with. I knew that.
Yep, it deserved it.
It deserved it. I'm glad Tears of the Kingdom won something.
Yeah, me too.
I feel again Starfield should have been represented a little more on some of these. But whatever. It feels kind of a letdown, like letting a studio that big and exclusive to a whole console kind of really throwing their cards out on the table, going, "This is what we've been working on for so long," and just not get appreciated, even though like it
should have made a more interesting game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that they could make a more interesting game, but
I played like 40 hours of it. Like I liked it, but it I think it got exactly the number of nominations it deserved.
Yeah, I could have seen maybe more art direction or
the art direction's good.
Art direction or maybe sound design. I really love the weird like 70s-esque retro future.
Oh yeah, they nailed the look. They nailed it.
I mean, and all that stuff is like something that mattered, and Bloodborne's got the proper take, I think, at this point. I think the game isn't liked by a lot of people, and it is really polarizing, and that's okay.
I think for me, I like the game fine. I think for me, what it comes down to is there were just a lot of games this year that pushed something interesting or new in their design, like that kind of like advanced things forward, like the way Baldur's Gate handles narratives, the mechanics, the emergent mechanics, and like Tears of the Kingdom. Hi-Fi Rush is really interesting, sort of like hybrid action.
And Starfield was literally Skyrim.
Yeah, it was a Bethesda game, which I liked, so I enjoyed it. But it just, didn't do enough, I think, to get
maybe in a year where things like Baldur's Gate 3 hadn't come out, where things like
packed year, obviously.
Yeah, maybe it would have gotten more of a notice.
I think that's probably true.
Baldur's
I think if
Gate 3
Starfield
really
came out 2 years ago, it would have been the game of the year. Everybody would be going crazy for it. Well, no, because Elden Ring came out 2 years ago, so like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It's weird. I feel bad for the developers. I know that they worked very hard on that one, and also it's one of those things where they even kind of like delayed it because they wanted to do more with it.
Yeah,
and then for them to delay it and then come out and then just kind of fall flat. But I mean, the reviews, the people that do like that style game like the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like they gave you the game that you wanted. I don't know what people expected. And then like, that's kind of what the sad part is like, it might not be my style game, but the game that it was is the game that it was. It didn't give you anything that you didn't ask for.
Yeah. I think sometimes the games that like, games have a ceiling, right? Like it's like in gymnastics where it's like, one person does a thing perfectly, but it doesn't have the highest level like possible score. And so someone goes for something harder and hits it really gets the better score in the end.
Yeah.
And I think like we saw a few games that did that this year.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 is an interesting one. Like it deserves all the love that it gets. No hate on my side. It's just also kind of a weird thing that a game that I know early access is a thing nowadays, but it's weird to me, like have a game and then it's like the public is technically playing this game for 3 years. Like Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, Hades was like that too. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, but Baldur's Gate was one of those games where like it came out and then like it was just beta tested by the public. It was almost like
for like 2 years.
It was like distilled in a way. It's like, what did the public want? And then we gave it to you. And at the end, the final product was perfect. Of course it wasn't. It was exactly what all the fans that played the early access wanted.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's true. I think that underrates though a little bit like how like most companies don't do that well.
Yeah, right.
You know, like
are you gonna like it? Are you gonna like it? But
and I love that they took the time to do that before a full release too. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, they didn't do the Cyberpunk thing.
They didn't. Yeah, Cyberpunk. It could be that.
It should have released as early access. Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I mean, and then would it have been? It would have been a completed game by the time it released, as opposed to this winning an award this year for best ongoing title, which makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, no, not at all. That was the worst. But I mean, I think you're right though. Like video games, there's not another medium where like you get to have 2 years of preview of people interacting with substantially the same kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine a movie like that?
Yeah.
Could you imagine like I don't know, a big studio or Scorsese or whatever releasing an early cut of their movie to a select few that pay for it early?
I mean, they do focus testing, right? So like that's
they do. It is a thing.
You'll do screeners and that kind of thing,
but
it's not
public.
A smaller scale.
Yeah,
it's on such a smaller scale.
Yeah, the focus group thing is like a whole like NDA's got to be signed and all that,
Yeah.
and then with early access, it's like the game is out there. You could just jump in, pay for the early access. You pay the $60 to buy your game early, and then you're downloading these new builds on a constant basis.
Yeah.
And then by the time the game comes out, like you've played the game, or you don't get the entire game, but you've kind of refined the engine.
Yeah.
It's just a director kind of can't do that. I don't know. It's a double. Like I appreciate the early access thing. It's really cool. As a gamer, I think it's really cool that we get to have kind of an influence on the development of the game.
Yeah.
But also it feels a little cheated in a way for other studios that like don't do that. That they release their game. And again, this isn't just Starfield. This is like other studios in general. I mean, I guess is that the new model? Like we should always just early access everything?
Probably not always. I think what makes for something like Baldur's Gate, the level of sort of narrative complexity and mechanical complexity that it has.
Yeah.
You have to get testing
everything
at
right.
Scale.
Yeah.
So you have to get testing at scale to cover it. You know what I mean? And I think there's lots of games where that wouldn't be needed, right?
Yeah.
I think Starfield, right, doesn't need it because it's very much a lot of the same kinds of fundamental gameplay that they've been doing for a long time. Not to say they didn't add a lot of other stuff. They definitely did. But like the core gameplay loop on that is very similar to a Fallout or a Skyrim.
So that's interesting. I mean, and again, I feel a little like the magical experience gets lost because the game's already been out there. There's already screenshots and video of people playing this game before it even releases. But that didn't happen with Baldur's Gate 3.
No,
it was interesting. Baldur's Gate 3, when it launched, everyone was like, "Oh, Baldur's Gate 3's out," and I'm like, "But hasn't it been in early access for like 3 years?"
Well, and to that end, a lot of the preview stuff from the early access was not super positive. Like when it was the first year or so, it was in early access. People were like, "This is rough." I don't know.
Yeah.
Out. The writing was not very good. So I mean, yeah, when it dropped and it was huge, I was shocked.
Yeah, it's just like, again, like, at what point does it become the vision of the developer, or is it the vision of the public that redirected the developer? I mean, it's good that the developer listened.
Yeah, but that's always the case with any kind of collaborative creative project, right? It's never fully at one person's vision,
right?
You're always filtering other people's in it. So yeah, it's tough, but it seems like they did it just really well. Like,
Yeah,
lots of
I mean,
people
they didn't
go
do
through early
anything
access well.
illegal. They didn't do
did it well.
anything. I wouldn't even call it a cheat. I would call it they played the system the way that it was set up by us, by gamers, by the public. We approve of early access, and so we do it. And there was no stipulation on being in early access for 3 years and still being nominated. So it still makes it a good game, and it did. It's a great game. I've heard nothing but good things, and it is the definitive D&D game now at this point, right?
Pretty much. To be honest, it feels like playing D&D. It's crazy how much it just feels like playing D&D.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's just like you can like roll your character and you play a campaign. As a matter of fact, you can like have like a whole like squad, like 4 players. You hop on every week and play D&D and go through and.
Yeah, that's how Whit and I are doing the couch co-op. We just like once a week kind of like sit down, play for like 3 or 4 hours, and we're working through the campaign.
Yeah.
It's cool. Well, thanks for having me on, man. This was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me end the stream before you jump off. But all right, everyone, thank you so much. If you hopped on, if you watched, I saw that the views were up and down all over the place, all through the 3 places that I streamed. Again, 4 hours long stream, whatever. But I appreciate it. I'll be back next week. There's some more content coming up soon. But someone just there on the phone the whole in general, just I'll be back next week. But thank you, Jordan, for hopping on. I think we did this a few years ago and we really like it. And I think it's kind of a fun thing to do, to watch the show with like-minded individuals and just kind of watch it and enjoy
Make
it.
it way better.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for joining me.